Hey, what's up, film fusion? Welcome back to the Dark Movies. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Okay, that epic fail. Epic fail. That's great. Hey, what's up, film
Number
fusion?
two.
Welcome back to the Tea Party Podcast. I'm your host, Toby, and this is my co host down there.
Jason Entertainment, everyone. What's up?
And today we have our lovely guest on the channel. Oh my god, yes, finally guests. We have Ykreviews right there.
Hey,
Everyone,
And then, of course, Kenny Sparks.
The man and the only Kenny Sparks.
what's up, y'all? How's life? Liberty and the pursuit of happiness. How's it going?
We're doing
Oh,
great,
it's
man.
going great.
So thank you so much, guys, for being here. Honestly, it's really a pleasure to have you on our 9th episode of the Tea Party Podcast. So we're almost at 10. It's unbelievable, man. Almost at 10. Last Saturday, we had the pleasure to have someone. We had Austin Galante, who is a director, and now we have like two amazing YouTube stars here. So it's really nice to have them, and it's been a many
YouTube
times we collab.
stars.
Well, yeah, you're YouTube stars, guys. What's up with you?
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
What do
man,
you
come on,
mean?
man.
Nah, you
What do you
are
mean,
just
I'm just a
nah?
guy, man. I'm just a guy.
Well, you're our guy, man. You're really awesome. You and YK. So it's always nice to have you guys here. And yeah, like with YK, it's been a while. We know each other with Kenny as well. So yeah, so it's really nice
Yeah.
to have you guys. You're our first guest on the Tea Party Podcast. So it's really
Nice.
nice to have
I'm
you
honored.
guys.
yeah.
I'm
And
on
what a
it.
great way to have you in probably one of the biggest movie of the years, right?
Yeah,
Probably
for sure.
one of the biggest
Definitely.
movie of the year.
I
So
think making money like it.
by the way, is this like Tea Party Podcast R rated? Like, are we good?
Oh
Are
yeah.
we- Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's
Oh
go.
yeah. Fuck that shit.
Fuck
Hell yeah.
that shit, man. Let's fucking go. No, I'm kidding, guys. We're not gonna be cursing every time, dude.
Are
But
we not? Okay.
so, by the way, like before we start, I wanted to know like how many times have you seen this? Because I know like Gavin he's seen like for a 5th time or something like that, right?
Fifth
Yeah,
time.
Cameron. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cameron,
I'm sorry. Yeah, 5th time. I'm like, whoa. I've seen it only
Yeah.
once.
I've
I've
seen it
seen
twice.
2 times. Yeah, same.
Oh.
Twice.
I saw it Thursday night and last night.
Wow. You YK, tell me you're the one club.
Yeah, no, I'm one. I was telling Toby as well before we went on air. I want to see it. Like, it's just no time to check it out. And like
Same.
over here, there's like a long weekend coming up, like this week.
Mhm.
So I was hoping to do it, but for some reason, there's no movies coming out this weekend because of the long weekend. So
Mm.
I'm just waiting for that Disney Plus release at this point, or like a pirate version online.
But I mean, like, I've been watching, like, with all the respect for the movies, probably I'm gonna forget one, but aside of Trap that looks interesting, the only one I'm really excited is Alien Romulus, and that's because I like Alien. So I didn't really see like movies that are like this big compared to even Twisters, for example. So I'm not sure. Like, I was just like, yeah, August releases kind of seem a little bit weaker. So
Yeah.
yeah,
This is it until I don't even know.
yeah.
I don't because I know like the Raven Crow. I know Crow's coming out.
Yo, honestly, I didn't even know what to expect for that, but
I know that's coming out soon.
yeah, we have to capture this moment. I didn't even watch a trailer for that movie. I don't even know what to
Oh.
expect from that movie. No.
I gotta watch the original. And
Yeah, same. Me too.
Dude.
Yeah.
check that out. Yeah. It's
Dude,
been a lot
I
of
might-
that this year.
Wow.
Watching the original and then watching the new one. Like I watched
Yeah.
Twister for the first time in like 30 years, and then I watched Twisters like actually I watched Twisters first and then rewatched Twister the day after that. Got to do the same thing with the Crow, and I swear there's something else I got to do that with too.
The first Omen. Had to watch
First
the
Omen,
Omen
that was
before,
one.
Oh, sorry, the Omen before the first Omen. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Beetlejuice, I guess.
Beetlejuice is another one for sure. I probably will
I've
watch
never watched
again.
Beetlejuice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. No, never watched. that.
Gladiator coming out.
I never watched Gladiator.
I've never
You
watched
never
another
watched
one.
Gla-
What?
Thank you guys. Oh my god, every time. Fuck off, Toby. But every time, bro, because every time people are like, bro, why didn't you watch this? What? No, I'm kidding, Toby. I love you, but people are always like, why didn't you watch this? Like, I don't know. It's like, bro, like they're gonna curse me at this point. I'm like, though, I don't know. I skipped some movies. I don't know, but yeah, I plan to watch Gladiator seriously.
Yeah, same.
It's been a sequel heavy year basically, and reboot remake heavy year.
Oh, you haven't seen 2026, do you? Oh,
23.
Toy Story 5, Shrek 5,
Oh.
Joker 2. No, sorry, Batman 2.
Oh, you know what? I've actually watched the first 3 Alien movies this year. I
Oh.
guess I should watch Resurrection. I don't want to watch Prometheus and Covenant again, but I will.
I need
Leading up
rewatch
to
those, yeah.
Alien, yeah.
I'm excited for Aaron Romulus. The only movie I'm
Same.
really excited for August.
I'm really excited for
If
it.
it's
wow.
if it's not good, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Like
Same.
it's gonna hit me actually
Yeah.
because I'm really excited for that movie.
Yeah, those trailers have been incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Like that last one,
Yeah.
like just visually how you do trailers, it's amazing how they did it. So
Yeah.
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 I'm
Oh,
actually Long Legs comes out, so that's my
Okay.
most anticipated.
Oh yeah, per you guys. Yeah, Long Legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was solid.
We got you before, Toby. Yo, Toby for like 2 weeks in a row, he was like putting this on my face. Every movie that we had, he had it before us. So
Yeah.
take
He saw
that.
Deadpool before everybody.
Yeah, he saw
Yeah.
Deadpool. What else?
Twisters a week.
Yeah, Twisters. You see?
Twisters 1 week before.
Mhm. I don't remember.
else?
Did you like Twisters?
Twisters are really
I like
amazing.
it too. Yeah.
Yeah, had a
I
fun
don't
time.
like the Twister though.
Yeah, it's okay,
Hmm.
but it's not as good as Twisters.
Uh-uh.
It's a good
Definitely
movie,
not.
Twisters. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yo, look who we have, man.
Bye.
Speaking of YouTube stars, look who we have here, man.
There we go.
There we go. What's up, guys? Can't hang
This
long. I
singing
have a
goats.
piano lesson, bro. Toby. Sorry, I mean DJ, bro. DJ, man.
DJs.
It's always nice to have you in the chat, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for being
Yeah.
here. What's up, man?
I would actually call him a singing star instead of a YouTube
Yo,
star.
like I will never forget the Godzilla he made.
That's
Bro,
dumb.
that is
Oh, that was great.
bro, that is
That was awesome.
something, man. That is like honestly, if one day I quit YouTube, I'll always remember that video for sure, man. Whatever
Oh,
happens,
yeah.
like, I will always remember in my life how DJ sung that
Yeah.
review was amazing, man.
Man, yeah.
That he's sick as well, so hopefully you get better, man.
I think he did
Oh, yeah.
Aquaman and also Wonka, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so. And then like
Yeah,
the
I'm Pretty
2024
sure he did
thing.
Aquaman. Yeah.
Yeah, Aquaman was
Okay.
the one with the hair, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
golden hair.
Gotta go. I'll catch you later's last word. I love this movie. Had even more fun the second view. Yeah, so I can't wait for my second view. And I think that will maybe
It's a fun movie.
yeah, that will probably maybe decide a little bit how I really see this movie. Because like
Mhm.
I kind of think like I'm really aligned with what you guys are gonna say, but I'm pretty sure I have some differences. So yeah. So yeah, you know what? Let's start with the review. So
Right.
so before like we jump really to the big, I just wanted to know quickly a little bit like how did you guys feel like after the movie and stuff like that? You know, just in general. You know, so let's start with Toby. Like, how did you feel like once you walked out of the movie theater? And
Man. I was loving that shit.
did you cry? Did you cry
But,
about the movie?
No,
No?
for some. I mean, I rarely cry in movies. The first time I cried ever in a movie was Interstellar, back in a few months
It's a good
ago.
one. Yeah.
So that's the first time. So I never really cried, but man, that movie was something special for me. I did actually watch the first X-Men movies just a couple of months ago. Nothing really special, but I did grow up with Deadpool, so that was
Mhm.
very special for me. And I do recognize some flaws on my second viewing. I will say that. But I just had really fun with the film. I was loving it. I was surprised. I remember my jaw being way way down, and every second I was like, "What? No way! That happened again! Oh my god!" But yeah, that's my basic thoughts.
Yeah,
on the
Okay,
film.
nice. Sorry for the crying. It's just because like I know the person behind me was crying like after the movie, so
Mhm.
that's why I was like, oh, I guess I don't know where I would cry for this movie, but I guess joy maybe. So
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing to cry about. with
no,
this.
I know, but
I
the
mean-
person behind me was crying, so I'm like, well, probably of joy, and I have no idea. So like I could
I
hear
think
like
it's
literally
the-
like they were crying. So I'm like, whoa.
I think the crying part is maybe like the end not end credits scene, but like the end montage thing.
Oh
People
yeah,
are crying
Maybe,
with that.
yeah.
that
Oh, yeah,
was
yeah.
actually a
Yeah,
really
okay. Yeah,
nice
maybe it was that.
montage.
Yeah, yeah. True. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it was
Because
that.
it's childhood thing and
Yeah,
seeing all the
true.
things. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
the
'cause
I guess
we
nostalgia.
definitely we grew up with those movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not you, Toby, but we did.
Deadpool. I can't go with Deadpool.
Deadpool. So, what about you,
Deadpool.
YK? How did you feel like after watching the movie?
I was so over the moon happy with this movie. Like Toby, my jaw was on the floor with this movie. Even like that opening sequence that I've replayed in my mind over and over again. Like I was having a chicken sandwich, like while the opening credits, and I literally had to stop eating just to enjoy that opening sequence and to see some of the cameos, which we'll talk about, I'm guessing, but those cameos just left me speechless. Seeing Hugh Jackman in that classic Wolverine outfit, like watching the X-Men '97 earlier on this year, and just seeing
Mhm.
Gambit, seeing Hugh Jackman Wolverine, just all of that just made me want to go back and rewatch this movie so many times. And like I'm itching to go back, but I'm not had the time, not have the chance. But I'm waiting to rewatch this movie again. I have got a lot of like nitpicks and flaws and negatives with this movie, but that if I focus too much on that, then I'm not going to really. It's going to take away from my enjoyment. So I'm enjoying this movie too much to really focus on the nitpicks and the flaws of the movie.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you definitely. Yeah, I definitely. Oh well, first of all, I'm gonna go with Kenny. I was about to. Also, by the way, are we going to see you doing some dance moves? Like, do you remember a little bit? Is it from what's the band again? And why?
Instinct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me make sure I got that right for my wife.
yeah. I think yeah. So you
Yeah,
guys
like-
remember that? Oh yes, Toby is on fire. Let's go.
Yes.
Bye,
Instinct.
bye, bye.
Yeah.
He was mimicking so well those moves, man. God.
Ah, yeah.
That's it. So yeah, so what about you, Kenny? How did you feel about after watching this movie?
So I had a great time in the theater. It was a lot of fun. A lot of the jokes really landed with me, and also like the performance by Hugh Jackman, the performance by I keep calling him Wade Wilson or Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, because they are synonymous. I thought all of that was great, man, and even like the cameos as they showed up, I was like, Blade. I grew up with Blade. Blade was my guy. I think the funny thing is, Elektra was in it as well, and I think she has like one of the most hated movies of all comic book movies during that era.
Yeah,
But at
probably,
the same time, it was still cool to see her. I don't hate that movie because I don't remember it, except for this weird tattoo guy who was moving his stomach around. It was weird. And what else? So yeah, so all the cameos were dope. I thought that they were well done. I thought the Chris Evans coming in, I thought that was amazing. So yeah, there's so many great fight scenes, and so we'll get into it later. But it's literally one of those movies where I was really high on it after like seeing it, walking out of the theater, and then I thought about it. Like the drive home, I was like, what? I don't know about that. Yeah, so all I'll say for now is Anchor Beam, and I'll leave it at that. It's just like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
We're
But
gonna go through some
yeah.
theories after for that. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, man. And I saw it again last night. I saw it with my wife, and she had a great time because she loves NSYNC. She loves Bye Bye. She had Bye Bye Bye. She had no idea it was the start. Also, I do want to ask you guys what you think is the best intro of the three Deadpool movies. I think for me, it is this most recent one. But I'm curious to know what your guys' thoughts are on that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
It's
probably the third one.
Easily
Yeah.
the third
It's just
one.
because the first one was so iconic, so that's why I'm like, oof, I
Yeah, the first one was great.
can't get it out of my mind, but I know this one was really good as well. So I'm
Yeah, I
I'm
think this will
conflicted
become
between the
iconic.
first one and the third one, but I think the third one. Yeah, probably the
Yeah.
third.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think this
so-
one will become iconic very soon.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, thank you so much, guys, for sharing your thoughts about like your instant, immediate thoughts after the movie. As for me, so oh boy, okay, let's not grab some hate. Like, okay, so I like the movie. All right, I like the movie. I thought it was nice. Like you guys pointed out the cameos. Like when I think about entertainment, this is what I expect from a movie to really, really entertain me, entertain me. Sorry, so much with some great cameos. It's kind of crazy that I think this movie alone has more cameos and has significant cameos than all of the movies of MCU multiverse saga combined together. Like,
I would say
god
so.
damn it,
Yeah.
god damn it, man. Or at
Yeah.
least they did like one of the best jobs of establishing a multiverse, like having really playing with the multiverse. So that's crazy. But yeah, so
Yeah.
many great things like this movie does. But my biggest issue about this movie, and that's where I was left like, damn, man, like something is really missing for me, I guess. And now I understand, I guess it's the part of the story. Literally, like, I kind of feel like this movie sacrifices so much story for a lot of, yeah, it's really cool. I love my meta jokes, my jokes, and my cameos and all those fun stuff. But I don't know. I'm more of a person that I really need a good story and a good villain. By the way, we're going to talk about that at one point.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
I always need that. Like if I don't have really a good villain because I kind of got used with the MCU. Okay, at least I had some great characters and a story to really follow that. Which you have some bits of it in this movie, which I really like. Like when
Yeah.
it hits you, it really hits you. But it's just I'm like, bro, this is the best they could have done with Wolverine and Deadpool. Like just them fighting all the time. Like it's fun. It's fun. It's just I was
It is
kind
fun.
of like I wish something maybe a little bit different could have been handled a bit better. And I kind of feel like the void they were way too long in that void. So it was cool, but yeah. So of course, like in the when the movie finished, I'm like, yeah, this movie really entertained me. Like I had what I wanted, but I don't think it's like the movie that people were saying like it's the best Marvel movie or this is probably like the best project of the MCU. No, I mean like that. This is my opinion, Toby. No worries, man. But yeah, so I see Toby's like in the dark. Oh my god, shit. Oh man. No, but like I said, this
I
is
know,
my
I know.
opinion. Like I kind of feel
I
like there were some other MCU movies that had better scripts, and also like the script was more fluid. And this one, like I said, it's really fun. It's just yeah, there are some things also like I'm kind of like questioning myself, like, does this make sense or like did they address this necessarily? So that's where I got a little bit confused. That's why I was like, maybe if I watch it a second time, probably I'll have a better understanding of those things. But as for now, like yeah, like I really enjoyed this movie. I think it's a really nice movie. But yeah, there are definitely some things that I think there are. It's yeah, it's nitpicking, but also I'm like, yeah, it's still story wise, story part. It's
Yeah.
kind of crucial to a movie, so it's not something I can just say, oh yeah, whatever. So yeah, so I feel great about this movie. Just I think my expectation was really high, and I thought like everything was going to be really well checked, and some parts were excellent, brilliantly checked, and some others were a bit weaker. So yeah,
gotcha. Yeah. From yeah, like you said, that story. For me, I felt like it wasn't like any significant. Is that a word for the MCU? I think like this was going to be like it's an MCU movie. It's going to impact the MCU for all of eternity, but like it doesn't at all.
so,
Basically,
so, so that's where what. Let's start with that. I've been hearing a lot of theories, and I think they're actually really excellent. So actually, what you said, Kenny, about the anchor, what was it? The
Anchor
anchor.
being.
Yeah,
Anchor
the
being.
anchor bean.
yeah,
So my friend had a theory about this, and I think it's really that's where I'm like, because one thing I really appreciate about this movie, it's that Ryan Reynolds said it himself that this movie is not to, it's not a publicity to connect to other movies. This is a Deadpool and Wolverine's movie, and we're going to respect it. But I do feel they kind of go, if Marvel does it right after this movie will be like, oh yeah, it did connect to the MCU. So the anchor being that this is actually really interesting. And this, I think, at one point people didn't understand it, but literally the anchor being of the Fox universe was Logan, right? He was like, so once he died, that's where that universe was. And it's kind of nice because it's kind of meta as well. Like literally, yeah, like once Logan wasn't in the Fox, we didn't really, not that we didn't care, but it's not the same thing.
Mhm.
So my friend's theory was like, what if now that RDJ is Doctor Doom, which that is also like, wait, what? Like, is he a variant or blah blah? My friend is like, what if in the 616 the anchor being was actually Iron Man? what if he wasn't supposed to die? Because like remember they went back through time and they tried to save everything, because in the real timeline there was half of the universe was supposed to die. That was the real timeline, and I guess the TVA kind of let them go back in time to refix that. But ultimately Iron Man had to sacrifice himself. So he's like, what if like that's gonna be Secret Wars and Doomsday? Like what if like the 616 might be dying, like I don't know, by in 2000 years probably, but what if they might die because probably Iron Man was the anchor being of that universe? That's why I'm like, if they kind of, if it's Iron Man or whoever the anchor being is, that's where I'm like, okay, so Deadpool, they did kind of establish some stuff for the MCU. It's just maybe it's so big that we don't see it right now, and we still need probably Fantastic Four and Doomsday and stuff like that. But what do you guys think about that theory? Do you think that could be a possibility, or?
The only problem with that theory is that I can't remember if it was the director of Fantastic Four or Kevin Feige, but they came out and actually said that the anchor beam for the 616 is actually alive. So it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know about that. Okay.
Alive?
Yeah, it's alive. So it's either going to be
alive. Yeah, alive, not alive.
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 No. Oh, alive.
Yeah,
no, not alive. Yeah, why would alive? He's in the void, man. He's so not important that we send him to the void, man. I'm like, no, not alive. Alive.
Yeah.
Could either be Spider-Man, Doctor Strange,
yeah,
Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something that we don't see it coming. Like if it's Spider-Man, okay, but I don't know. Like I think it's gonna be someone that we don't see it coming, probably. Because
I feel like
I've never read the comics of Secret Wars, but my friend, as what he told me, he's like, oh, in Secret Wars, like it's kind of like team battles ish. Like everyone has to save, they have to protect this person. So like it could be the same way. If not, your universe might die or something like that. So like I said, I don't really know Secret Wars, so I don't know. Has someone read Secret Wars here?
I've read both of them.
Do you mean Secret Wars or Secret Invasion?
84 one and the 2015 one. Yeah.
So it's like that, right? They have to protect someone, like for.
I don't remember the 2015 one being about protecting someone.
Okay.
I know it was mostly about Dr. Doom becoming a god, literally, and ripping Thanos' spine out in 0.5 seconds. I'll put the picture in the Discord. But yeah, so as far as the anchor being is concerned, that was one of the biggest issues I had with the movie. But talking about the theory first, I would have thought that it was Iron Man for sure, because it just makes the most sense. And the thing about the Anchorman is they said it doesn't, like, that doesn't doom the universe immediately. It could take thousands of years for that to actually happen. Yeah. Or it could be a lot shorter than that, like Mr. Paradox wanted it to be. Why? Reasons. That was another one of my issues with the movie. It's like, yeah, I just want this to end quicker. Yeah. What does that have to do with you? Like, why does that bother you? Like, what bearing does that have in your life? But yeah. So I think that the anchor being, I would assume, would have been Tony Stark, which is interesting.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, man, the theory, or not the theory, the concept in and of itself is frustrating. I can tell you that for sure. Just because it's like, throughout this multiverse saga, we've gotten to the multiverse in at least 20 different ways. I'm exaggerating, but we've gotten there through broken spells, through America Chavez punching through the multiverse, through the TVA, now through sling rings with Infinity Stones in them, which is kind of cool. And you know, and some other
device as well.
Wade Wilson's device, time
which that I didn't know you could do that. I know you could go through time, but I didn't know you could go like through other realities.
That just happened.
Yeah. Or no, maybe no. You maybe from the
no, because he killed Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Yeah,
when he was reading the Green Lantern script.
Yeah, he did.
So that was established that you can just universe jump to the actual reality. So that was established. But yeah, so it's more so that it's just another multiverse rule in a litany of multiverse rules that have been kind of established, but not. And it's like, all right, so where are we going here? So I'm not sure what to do with the anchor being, because everything, they keep introducing these new concepts for the multiverse, but none of them seem to stick anywhere. So I have no idea
Yeah.
what's going on with it.
Yeah, that is frustrating. Yeah, I do agree because we have so many right now. Like,
Yeah,
uh,
we have a lot of rules that
yeah,
come and go.
like the TV
Yeah.
has their own rules. I remember in Loki
Mhm.
was something else. The ancient ones told us something. Even What If they tell us like
Yeah,
something so differently.
yeah,
We have the Eternals, like the Celestial. Well, no, maybe not with the multiverse, but anyway, we have all of that. Like, yeah, American
yeah.
Comics, like you said. So
And
it's getting
speaking of Loki, the last time we saw, I don't, has everybody finished Loki?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
So the last time we saw Loki, all power was in his hands. He was literally holding the multiverses.
Yeah.
So you're telling me, okay, so Loki's holding the multiverse, but if an anchor being dies, it slips out of his hand? Like, what's happening
How
here?
did you
Yeah,
say
that's
that?
weird. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why for me the anchor being should have been Iron Man because
Yeah.
because they say like Logan, he was the anchor being and he died, but the thing is he died
Mhm.
because he sacrificed himself. It wasn't meant to. They were expecting him to die of I don't know being old or something, but he did a noble sacrifice. I'm like, well, that's what Iron Man did too. Like he sacrificed
Right.
himself. So that's where I'm like, yeah, it should have been him. But if now he's
Yeah.
alive, like it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think though could be the anchor being?
That's alive right now.
I
I mean,
thought-
Captain
Everybody's saying
technically
Spider-Man.
is still alive.
Yeah,
Steve is technically still alive. He's just old.
yeah.
True.
Well, I know
I-
people have been saying Spider-Man probably, but
Mm.
I feel like it
I
would
guess-
be Spider-Man.
It
Yeah.
should be, but
Mm.
going outside of the universe into the real world, Sony making the anchor being a property of someone who's a property of another company probably isn't a good idea.
yeah, exactly.
They don't
yeah.
own Spider-Man, so that would be difficult to do.
Like who? I don't
But
know.
it
Like,
should be. If it's not Tony.
I feel like it's Doctor Strange though,
it could be a possibility. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
yeah, he was.
But actually, wait, I don't think
so.
so because he died at one point. Remember, he did die.
Doctor
He got
Strange.
killed a bunch of times by Dormammu.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, he died by Dormammu, and then he died from
Yeah.
the blip. For 5 years, he died.
Well, he
No. Oh, well, yeah, he was blipped.
Yeah, he was
Blip?
blip. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
blip.
Yeah. But if you bring
I mean,
somebody back,
it could be someone who was blip,
Mhm.
but I think like if it's the anchor being should not die and stuff like that, which that wouldn't if it's someone who was blipped, it doesn't make any sense that the TV never came because it's like, bro, like the anchor being is dead. So that's why I'm kind of trying to think who wasn't blip and could be really important to maybe Thor, maybe.
maybe.
I mean,
Yeah.
he was crying over his Deadpool's
Oh yeah,
body.
true. Yeah, he was
That's
crying over
true.
Deadpool. Yeah, true. That's true.
I
Maybe-
love that because that was like clearly they're going to pay that off in the future, which is going to be great.
Hopefully,
And
hopefully, that would be
Deadpool's
cool.
definitely not dying. I think Deadpool's making Thor believe that he's dying.
Yeah, probably. And it's gonna be like he's gonna tell a joke about his muscles or something.
Yeah.
How beautiful he is.
Mhm.
Oh,
But
Give me a
other
long
thing
hair
with the anchor being thing and why it's kind of weird is I'm not sure. So Deadpool pulls a different Logan from his universe into Deadpool's universe.
Yep.
And it's fixed.
Yeah, that's what doesn't
Problem
make any
solved?
sense. Yeah, because like now, what about that universe that they don't have a Logan anymore? Like
Yeah.
Logan, like they even say at the ending that Logan had to go. Well, that Logan, right, had to go to all of that. Like the X-Men had to die. They had to do all of that stuff so he can become the person who he is today, right? So
Yeah.
that's why like everything in every universe matters. So if you take away someone, like it does. That's where you have a track once again in that universe. So that's kind of weird. It was weird to replace the anchor being. That's kind of strange. Like it was just so weird to replace him.
And they never like actually established that he was the replacement. He just kind of
They just went along with that. Yeah.
But I do want to say this though. I said this a bunch of times in the Discord. I did have fun with this movie. So,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We all had fun.
despite everything I'm saying, I'm like, I still had fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was a fun movie. Like
Yeah.
definitely rewatchable. That's important. It is
It is.
really
It is.
rewatchable. That's gonna make huge money because
Mhm.
rewatchability factor is really important. But yeah, so that was like the little theory about the anchor being, and also because like since Toby said like I wanted to point that out because I do feel like this movie has the potential to really set up some nice stuff, and also like for example now I kind of see that because apparently in the comics, that's what again my friend said. Like in Secret Wars, like you have kind of a lot of battle worlds, let's say like that. Now they
It
could do
is,
it in
yeah.
the void instead of like wasting because like doing in planets it doesn't make sense sometimes. What if they do it in the void? Because you've seen in the void you have some places that it's sand, you have some places that you have like some herbs and stuff like that. So you see like we don't even know exactly what the void necessarily is because there's so many different
Yeah.
areas. So I'm like, yeah, actually they could do it in the void, like why not?
The only
Yeah, in
thing
the
would
20.
be-
Go ahead, YK. My bad.
I was going to say the only thing would be is how would they all get to the void? Because so far they've only
Yeah.
established the TVA can send you to the void.
Yeah, well
So-
they could ask to get pruned. Loki did.
Well, in the
Oh no,
2015,
no, he didn't. No, he didn't ask. Sorry, he didn't.
in the 2015 Secret Wars book, Doctor Doom made this planet essentially called Battle World,
Okay, yeah.
where it was literally like a country full of Thors and so on and so forth, and actually the Thors were the cops of everything. So it was like that kind of thing, and all the Spider-Man were there, like all the multiverses had kind of converged, and you had all these different versions of everything. Battle World was insane. I'll post some stuff about that in the Discord too. But yeah, it was wild. But I think that's essentially Doom becomes a god and reshapes the world in the way he wants it to be. Yeah, so I think a lot of that's going to be happening in the Secret Wars movie. So
Yeah.
it's essentially like what we saw at the end of Deadpool Wolverine with all those Deadpools, but just somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So now that we got kind of that clear, like now let's go to the real juice, man, to the fun stuff, man. Like there's still some little stuff, maybe nitpicking. We'll go that as soon like while we talk and everything. But I want to go to the goodies because man, it's been so hard to like. I was doing my review for Deadpool and I'm like, no, I don't like it because it's so hard to talk about this movie without spoiling anything. Like I want to freaking talk about like, hey, what happened? So.
Yeah.
Let's talk. I don't know what you guys want to talk first, but I would love to go with cameos, man. Like this movie, wow, like the cameos. How much did this movie cost? Because goddamn, those cameos are expensive, man.
I think it cost
I
200
think-
million.
Shit,
Yeah,
those
around
cameos,
around
man.
that. I mean, probably most of the budget went to Chris Evans, like even
Yeah.
Deadpool said. But
That
I
was
mean,
and it was
that
an
was a
extended
great job.
cameo. That was crazy, yeah.
yeah, I actually fully expected him. I actually never expected the Fantastic Four. I was like, okay, this is probably another.
I did not see that coming.
Captain America.
Like
I
when
know
you look at the
variant.
gloves, he had like some red and blue stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's Captain America,
Yeah,
but
they were just
then
teasing up
Flame
that.
on, I'm like, what? Flame on.
Flame.
But I have to
Oh.
say that suit looked terrible though. I did that fursuit is not really nice though. But whatever.
Would you prefer the skin off then?
Well, actually, no. I think that's a different theory. You're gonna go, my friend. But I don't think that's the theory with everyone. No, but like, no, but it was cool. It was really cool. Like one thing I was really surprised. I remember. I don't know if it was with Spoiler Kings or even with Kenny. Maybe. We did talk. I remember in a live stream we did talk about who do you guys think Deadpool will interact first, like who's gonna be that first person of the MCU. I never expected Happy Hogan. Like honestly, that never crossed my mind.
Yes.
Same.
I thought it was going to be Cap, like Sam Wilson, sorry, or Steve, Cap, Sam Wilson, or Doctor Strange, or I said Nick Fury, but I never had an idea of Happy Hogan, and I like that. I like that interaction. It was
Am I
nice.
wrong? But he didn't interact with anyone else from the main MCU.
No, yeah, only Happy Hogan.
Yeah,
That's
because
interesting.
we were Happy Hogan because that was in like 2018.
18, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
also, people were saying that it's a plot hole because like he had the Tony Stark has a heart. He's had that since the first Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually not a plot hole because I thought it was a plot hole too, just because the last time I saw it, it was floating down the river. But no, it's been in, like Pepper gave that to him in the first movie.
Yeah, it's been on his desk.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
And now Happy Hogan just steals it.
Right.
Happy Hogan's the anchor. Imagine the anchor being Happy Hogan.
That's actually not a terrible theory.
Yeah, but what you want to anchor being the only power he has is to make parallel parking. That's his best power.
Yo, that was
that was so my theater. Oh, by the way, what was the experience of your theater? Like my theater were laughing so much. But one thing I kind of noticed, when the movie ended, nobody clapped though. That was I was really surprised. Nobody clapped for the movie. Though.
No
They were
one
laughing the whole
either
time.
one of
Nobody
mine,
clapped.
but I would say the first viewing, people were laughing their asses off. The second one, I don't think they were laughing as much, and it might be because they are all seeing it for the second
Yeah,
time.
probably yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah, it was strange for me.
Right,
Nobody clapping. I'm like, whoa.
You know,
Yeah,
everyone,
funny. No, go ahead.
you know, everyone was clapping at the end of mine.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I'm going to Denmark, but in Denmark, Norway, we never clap. It's almost like rude if you clap or like
Really?
scream too hard and stuff like that. But there were definitely a lot of laughter and then I mean, on the premiere, they gave away free posters, Deadpool and Wolverine posters to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, this is the best movie theater experience of all
Yo,
time.
that's nice.
I was
man.
going to ask you how are the theaters where you are as opposed to where you live. As soon as I ask, he's frozen.
Yo, that smile is creepy though. That's for
That's
a horror
a-
movie. Look at that. That's for
a
a horror
great
movie.
smile. Look at that.
Yo, but you know one thing when YK came to see me, like I can't believe that his movie theater is such a good. They have such good food compared to us. We don't have nothing, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have like
Fuck that.
tacos, chicken burgers, poutines.
Yeah. So by the way, do you guys have that, Kenny, in your theater?
We have
Because us, we just have a hot dog, nachos, and popcorn. That's about it. And yeah, of course,
no,
soda.
we have a little bit of everything. We got pizza,
Man,
burgers, quesadillas. We
Quesadilla.
got-
Wow.
that's my favorite thing to get. We got mac and cheese balls, like fried mac and cheese balls. It's crazy. Yeah.
So we have that, but only on the Toby's. So we only have that, but on the VIP one. Like we don't have that. And there's only like one VIP, like where I live at least. So that's why I was like when YK was telling me like, oh yeah, we have like burgers and stuff. I'm like, what? What the hell? We don't
Mhm.
have that, man.
My
That's-
favorite
Oh,
thing,
nachos, loaded
Yeah.
nachos.
Yeah,
We have it all.
my go-to is always like a chocolate milkshake with like a.
Y'all have milkshake? We
Yo,
don't
what the hell?
have we don't have milkshakes.
Bro, what the hell, bro? We don't have any. Yo, I feel poor, man. They charged you like $20 for a ticket, man. What the fudge, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we are like my go-to is like a chocolate milkshake and then the poutine with like cheese, sour cream, and basically nachos, but with like fries
Yeah.
at the bottom, and then like popcorn.
Yeah, poutine is
Awesome.
like
Awesome.
poutine is a Canadian famous dish. So yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, basically fries with gravy, right? It's gravy
yeah,
sauce.
it's normally fries with gravy and
Okay.
cheese.
Yeah, I've never had it. That sounds good.
Yeah.
No, but this one is like nachos, but with fries basically at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
Sheesh. You guys
Yeah.
are eating good.
Yeah, it's good because like they put the fries and the cheese and then they put the gravy. It's hot, so it melts the cheese.
Yeah, you're back,
Nice.
Toby.
Yeah, Toby's back. It's less
Dude,
dark now.
Dude,
So
I
you
have
got-
no idea.
You haven't seen it, but you look like you're in long legs right now.
Oh, hopefully Nicolas Cage will just burst through
Yeah.
there.
I haven't
I'm
seen
probably
it
dead.
long, but I need to see that movie, man.
I'm probably dead then. So, well.
So do you guys remember
Yeah.
chronological order? Like who was the cameos? Like I know I have Cavill in my head. I have of course Evans, but I think it was Hogan, right? The first one we
That's
got.
the first
Yes.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's the first one.
Cavill.
Yeah, then it was
Hulk.
Cavill. Oh my god, Cavill. So you know, okay, so I remember 2 years ago. So I have like a friend who works kind of a little bit in Hollywood, let's say like that. So
Mhm.
sometimes like I do have some sources and for example, I remember I used to have like the Namor artwork, so I did know how Namor was going to be, but it's just I couldn't show it. So he did tell me that before that there was some talks for Daniel Radcliffe for there. So I
I
guess
remember that. Yeah.
it didn't work. So I guess it didn't work because at the end of the day we got Cavill, or maybe that was to not have like leaked Cavill probably. But what did you guys think about Cavill? Actually, would you like to see really Cavill as Wolverine in the MCU if
No.
Hugh Jackman doesn't stay?
He's actually so people say that Hugh Jackman's too big to play the character.
Nah.
Henry Cavill's way too big to play Wolverine.
Yeah,
Like, it's insane. That would be insane.
yeah.
Have you also guys seen like all these like things that? Oh my
Jesus,
god, he's
we
not
don't
too
need-
short. Short, you know.
The more Toby was talking, the less line. Holy shit! No, sorry, Toby. I'm sorry. It's just I noticed. I'm like, whoa, why is it so dark in the one?
Dude, my place is so dark right now.
It's
But
okay, no worries, go ahead. Sorry,
but
sorry.
yeah, like the thing with the people saying like, why is Hugh Jackman so big? Like even the thing with the height, you know,
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
dude, we saw what he would look like
yeah.
as a short fucking king.
You know,
Hell no.
I thought that was going to be Daniel Radcliffe because you know he's smaller, so I was like, they're
Mhm.
probably gonna do that gag with him. So I was kind of surprised he wasn't there. But yeah, like that would have been. I think that was because that kind of looked weird CGI wise. It looked
Yeah.
kind of funny though.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was
But
It
like,
was,
think it
it
was
was
intentional.
purposefully like
Yeah, it was
goofy
perfect.
looking,
Yeah,
but it was funny as hell.
yeah.
It was so
yeah,
funny.
we do not want to see that again. Please no.
Nah, I'm good.
You see, this is the
No.
difference. Andy Muccieri with purposely CGI done bad, and
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
that's a good
he
call.
said
Yeah.
it was purposely done like that. The CGI, the
Mhm.
bad CGI in Flash. But
Yeah.
Right.
I think
by the way,
Chris
speaking of that,
Evans was next.
um, well, I wanted to stay here because I want to
Mhm.
talk about that Wolverine montage. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't
oh
read
yeah.
I haven't read the comics of X-Men, at least not all of them. My friend was, and bro, he told me so many great things about that. So probably, I think Kenny, you're the one who probably has read most of the X-Men, or at least those Wolverine comics. So
I haven't read a lot of X-Men. Like I've
okay,
been reading a lot of X-Men recently, but most of those stories I'm not incredibly familiar with. I just
okay.
recognize them from the artwork. Like I recognize Patch, like the one with the
The
eye
Wolverine
patch.
and the cross.
Yeah, the Wolverine. I've seen that comic book
Yeah.
cover before. I have no idea what that story is about. It looks
Me
insane.
neither.
How the
It
hell
looks
did he get
good.
up
Yeah.
there? I actually want to look for it now. My friend who was with me, he knows more about it. So he like the one where Wolverine is standing up against a wall behind like a gate in like a
Oh yeah,
futuristic
yeah,
thing. My friend like gasped when he saw that. I think that's like Age of Apocalypse Wolverine.
yeah. Age of
But
Apocalypse.
I'm
Yeah.
not super familiar with all the Wolverines and the X-Men stuff, so I don't know. But I do know that like a lot of that stuff was definitely
Was
from the
good.
comics. Yeah,
That was
and it was
really
fun
nice.
to see.
That's a beautiful homage to Wolverine, like
Yeah,
the comics. Oh, there was also like the Wolverine with the brown, where it's
yeah, that
classic
was
brown.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there's another cameo. I remember Hulk.
Okay.
Oh
Why
yeah,
didn't we stay a little bit, just a little bit with Hulk and Wolverine? I wanted
yeah.
to see something about that.
You know, I have a theory about that. I think they're getting us ready to bring Savage Hulk back.
Please.
Hope so.
Yeah, I hope
Maybe.
so.
Yeah.
But also I'm always asking myself, like, do we really need do you have a lot of story to have a Hulk versus Wolverine for 2 hours? Like, I want to see that, man. But do you really have a story, a great story? I mean, I would love to. I would love that, man. I would love that.
It
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily have to be 2 hours of just Hulk versus Wolverine. You can have like Hulk versus anybody in like
Yeah.
like World War Hulk, where like
Mhm.
anything Savage Hulk, have like multiple different people taking on Hulk, but they need that kind of Hulk back, not Smart Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Smart
no.
Hulk was good for a time, but we need Savage.
Yeah, no, we need our Hulk, man. Like
Mhm.
like the last thing we know, like they throw us She-Hulk versus Wolverine or something like that, man.
Oh.
Or Scar versus Wolverine, man.
Dude, I
But
would
actually,
quit
wait, like
MCU.
the what?
I would just quit Marvel. I was like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm done with this
Oh.
shit.
But wait,
We
okay,
need to
so
find
if you
Marvel
have the-
headquarters and just delete Scar.
Yeah, to be
Do-
honest,
do
yeah,
it,
yeah,
Jennifer
yeah,
Walters.
yeah.
Jennifer,
Yeah.
do a She-Hulk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But if you had the chance, who would you like Hulk to fight? Like versus Thor, like rematch, like
We've
a
seen
big
that
one?
one, so I probably would want somebody different.
Versus Scarlet Witch. They kind of tease us in What If, and I actually was really down for that. Or yeah, Wolverine.
Yeah, I think he probably might end up fighting the Thing coming
Ooh,
up
yeah, the thing, yeah.
later on down the line. But I feel like I've always felt like
Or
the
Red
Hulk
Hulk.
was
Red Hulk.
just way stronger than the Thing. Yeah, Red Hulk. Anthony Mackie pulled a Mark Ruffalo the other day and was talking about, yeah, it's not the only Hulk in the movie. I was like, sir, you know you're not
When
supposed
he
to.
when he did.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh
Yeah.
yes, let's
They
go.
spoiled it.
Spoil it. Like,
Yeah,
I did
Like,
hear that
sure.
maybe She-Hulk was supposed to appear in that movie, so maybe or
Scar, I guess.
I don't think the leader's considered as a Hulk, right? No, he's not, right?
no. He's
No,
just
no.
a gamma brain guy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah.
probably Scar or yeah, maybe Hulk himself. That would be cool.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yeah, because
Edward Norton.
I'm like, wait, how is Captain America going to stop Red Hulk?
I'm excited to find out.
Yeah,
That's the
because I'm like,
mystery.
and it's Sam.
Yeah.
Man. He didn't take any serum, nothing. So I'm like, it's Sam. So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. It would be interesting. But yeah, so we had the Hulk. Yeah, we had Happy. We had Cavill. Then I
Mhm.
think it was Chris Hemsworth in the TVA, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. So Chris Hemsworth. I'm really excited to see that. Like, I really hope that's something that we're going to see in the future.
Please
If we never
see
see
it.
that scene again, I will be kind of disappointed though.
Same.
I
What
think
I
it
did
will
like
be
was that
Secret Wars. Sorry.
Secret Wars. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably
Yeah,
right.
Secret Wars. Yeah.
I did like that he was back in that Thor was in the regular Thor costume with the
Yeah.
regular Thor
Mhm.
hammer. It looked like too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was like kind of deep fake CGI though.
I didn't think it looked like Chris Hemsworth at all. Someone had
Yeah.
to like.
Yeah,
try
me
to
too. Like, I
convince
thought
me.
it was one of his brothers. Like the I think it's the older one, like the one that's lesser known.
Leo.
I thought it was
Liam.
a re-imaging of the Dark World where he was holding Loki. I thought it was just that, but they replaced.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. True. Yeah, it could be that. Yeah.
Mm,
Could be that.
Yeah.
That too, yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
So then So then now we go to the real stuff. Chris Evans, man. Is
yeah.
it was Chris Evans the best cameo of this movie for you guys? Like, a lot
No.
of people are ranking Chris Evans as the best, or like maybe in the middle. I don't think it's the best, but I really wasn't expecting Chris Evans, man.
For me, it's the second. I have one over that is coming
Oh.
later, but
Yeah.
we all accent. That's all I'm going to say.
I would say it's the second, only because the other ones played a bigger role in the movie,
Mhm.
and they essentially stayed to the end, so they had a lot more to do. But I will say that cameo was great, from the setup to the
Loved it.
execution, all the way to the skin being ripped off. I just thought it was like just a phenomenal cameo, and like you mentioned, Toby, like that joke about, hey, he costs too much money, we got to get him out of here.
Yeah, that
was
was
great
fun,
too.
man. That was
Yeah.
great, man.
And even
But
the
also,
post-credit scene.
also the post-credit scene
Yeah.
was still him. That was so funny, man. To see Chris
Mhm.
Evans in that. The
That
only thing
was a great post-credit scene.
it is a great, yeah. I liked
Yeah.
it. I really liked it, especially because the whole time I'm like, bro, Deadpool, you're so fucked up. Like, you killed nice Deadpool. You killed
Yeah.
freaking you killed the Johnny Storm. The only thing I didn't like about the Johnny Storm stuff, it's like, bro, he got beaten by Pyro, man.
Yeah, that was weird,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
it
like,
makes
bro,
sense.
Pyro, man.
but it was weird.
But the thing is, if you've seen the X-Men The Last Stand, I think it was, when Pyro teamed with Magneto, he gave him that thing on his hand to help him like increase his power. So I think that's the only logical explanation I can think of as to why he's able to absorb the power, the fire.
Yeah, it
yeah,
makes
okay.
sense.
Yeah, that makes
but
sense.
I think it makes sense. I just didn't like it. I was like, man,
Yeah,
He was on
I
screen
was
for, like-
hoping he would defeat at least someone, but
yeah.
not even that. It just flame on. Oh shit.
Speaking of which, I think the next one is Sabretooth, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, my god.
That one I was disappointed by.
Yeah,
he was
I
there,
was
and then he wasn't.
it was
Yeah.
2 seconds. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, well, also, by the way, speaking of Pyro, what about Pyro and Toad and Azamel?
Azazel?
Yeah, Azazel and
Yeah.
first of all, it wasn't not everyone brought the same actors back, right? I'm not mistaken, right? Juggernaut wasn't the same actor, right?
you know,
I know.
couldn't tell.
For
I can't
example,
tell.
Psylocke. She was in. It wasn't. What's her name?
Elizabeth Munn.
Yeah,
Was,
yeah, exactly. So yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't. her.
that wasn't the same person.
Yeah, no.
I wonder if Toad was the same person. I don't think so.
I don't think so neither. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Pyro was the same person.
Because
Saber-
if they were, I feel like they would have had more screen time.
yeah. So yeah, what did you think about them? Like Toad, Pyro.
I feel like Pyro was more of like the standout because he had more screen time, but the rest of them were just kind of there. I guess like you can say because of the whole fight sequence, like towards the end with
Yeah.
everybody else in the cameos, that you got to see more of them. But they're kind of just they were
For me,
there.
they were just there to be there, man.
It kind of felt wasted because even the camera didn't give a damn about them. Like
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
know.
times when Cassandra Nova and Deadpool and Wolverine were talking, like they'd be in the background but off to the side, so you could like barely see them. And I was like, I feel like they really teased all these cameos and these characters being in there, but they ultimately had nothing to do. I remember one part I was like, I didn't roll my eyes, but mentally I did. It was when the final battle, Azazel was there, and he like teleports from one side of somebody to the other, and I'm like, for what? Like that doesn't mean like literally, he's standing here, he teleports, and he's over here, and it did nothing at all. It was like, hey, remember guys, he can teleport. It was like, okay, we saw him do that in the beginning, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like all of those were kind of wasted in a bit, especially if you're going to do the nostalgia thing.
Yeah,
Like
they were
make
wasted.
Toad do something. Like Toad was a funny character in the first X-Men movie, and I don't know what the costume design team was doing with Sabretooth because those eyebrows and all that, it just like I know he's a hairy creature, he just looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, it was there for 2 seconds, so
and was there for 2 seconds.
yeah, that was weird. Yeah. I understand the joke of Deadpool, like, oh, it's the fight of the century. We've been waiting for that. I was like, okay.
Right.
When he started to say it, I'm like, oh my god, I think they're gonna kill him immediately, and that's what they did. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand the gag, but come on, man, like, don't. And the actor was like actually doing some promotion. Like, I did see him. Like, they did ask him like, how do you feel like coming back? And it gotta suck for the actor. Like, like you're there for 2 seconds, and you're like your interview is longer than your role, man. Like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy.
You're like, oh yeah, like
That's
More
wild.
time with the makeup looking like Sabretooth than actually being on screen.
Right.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy, yeah. So we had who was next? I guess Nice Pool, right? Probably. I feel like there's someone else was there before.
Lady Deathstrike was back there, but they never brought any
Yeah,
attention.
no. All of them.
Yeah, so the rest of them were just kind of like there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess Nice Pool's the next one.
And Dog Pool. Bro, that dog, man.
Pool.
Dog Pool.
Yeah. I saw something the other day where
man,
it said
Dog
like
Pool.
that dog is obviously real, but that dog was voted like the ugliest dog like on the earth, and so Ryan Reynolds actually made sure to go recruit that dog for the movie.
Wait, the dog has really that tongue problem?
That dog is
He was voted the ugliest dog in the UK.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Wait, I thought like I don't know, they stitched something to that dog. Wait, he's really like that.
nah. He won a competition, if you want to call it winning, or she actually, for being the ugliest dog in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Have you met that dog, YK? No, okay. Well, you were in the UK.
Yeah, but leave it to the UK to have like a competition like that.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, why you guys do that? Like competition of ugliest.
Can you imagine like losing the competition of the ugliest dog?
I would be happy, man. I would be a happy dog if I was competition. like unless your dog is winning, like I don't know, a huge prize. I'm like, yeah, this dog is
Yeah.
okay. Yo, we were talking about like, do you remember Dog Pool?
Oh yeah, that disgusting ass creature.
So did you know he's a real dog? Like he won
I know.
for the ugliest. Do you have that in Norway?
Yeah.
We don't have that in Canada. We're
Oh
too nice
hell
people to
no,
have that
that's
shit.
cruel. The fuck?
It's
We're too
very
nice people to
rude.
have that
It's the British thing, man.
shit. Oh, man,
I mean, British are cruel. So no, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
but-
No, I'm just kidding.
by the way, speaking, I lost the final. Stop that, man. No. Oh, sorry, that's me. I'm coming back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with all of my stuff, but my fucking computer auto updated and stuff like that. So that's great. But yeah,
While you were gone, we were talking about the cameos of like Sabretooth, Toad. What are your thoughts on that?
Toad, I think useless piece of shit. Just a fucking, I don't know. Sabretooth was kind of cool to see. I do wish he got more screen time. Just like one of the, he's dead. Okay,
Yeah.
move on. But then, yeah, I think it was funny that he said something about like this is a fight of the century, all that, and then just one thing. But Other than that, I think they are pretty useless to the story. I think they're
Mhm.
just like, okay, why not just have them? Because why not? They are in the X-Men, so push them down to the void and get them killed. Why not? So, yeah.
Yeah, even
And
like
then,
the like Juggernaut.
Hmm.
I honestly can't remember the rest of the names. Like that's like how forgettable they were.
the
Yeah.
Russian, I think it was one of them.
The Russian guy, he's the with the candy cane striped shirt. He's the
Mhm.
guy from that Punisher movie, right?
Is it? I
Yeah,
haven't
because
seen it.
Russian guy.
there's a Punisher movie with Thomas Jane, and he fought a guy who looked exactly like that.
I haven't
Um,
seen that, so maybe.
yeah.
I mean, to be honest, because that would make sense because they said there was a Punisher in the void. Maybe he got killed, and then the Russian joined. I guess
Hmm.
because that would make sense. I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
Other than yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Have any of you guys, or have you seen the
I
movie?
don't, I don't even remember seeing a Russian guy in the crew. Like I feel like they were there just to be part of the trailer for the Deadpool movie to show like, oh hey, look, these guys are there, and then that's it. Because yeah, like in the movie, they genuinely aren't even memorable in it. Even the whole
Yeah.
thing with like Juggernaut's helmet too with Cassandra Nova. It's like, okay, well then if that's how to stop Cassandra, why couldn't these guys all work together to put the helmet on Cassandra then to if they were that unhappy? Because it just feels like Pyro was the
True.
only one that really got like a story and the rest were just sort of just statues for display, basically.
Yeah.
You talk about the Juggernaut stuff, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
all the people there, it just felt like they were just there for marketing or and just there as statue or just there as bodies for the cameos to take on in the final battle. It just like I generally don't remember most of them. Like if you were to tell me
yeah, true.
who was
Yeah,
there, I couldn't tell you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you guys think? Say about Dogpool? Sorry, I had something. Cutest dog. Did you guys say about Dogpool?
Definitely.
No, but honestly, I really love Dogpool. To be honest, he
Yeah.
was. But oh, you God, man, it was
Mary
nasty.
Poppins.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have a dog. I don't have dogs, but
I
shit.
do. I got my
I
guy.
do, yeah.
But
Have-
does he do like dog pull? You know, like literally about to put his tongue with your tongue.
No. That was
No.
disgusting. Actually. And that's not even because the dog was ugly. Dogs are not. You don't want to do that with dogs ever.
Have you seen the behind the scenes video of when Ryan Reynolds
No.
was just trying so hard to not hold his laughter? Hugh Jackman died because he had to, do that thing with the dog pool.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Wait, can
They
I
were
share
all dying.
my screen real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Share.
Mm.
What's this thing?
Oh, what are you gonna show? Dog pool. What are you
Oh,
gonna show? What are you gonna
nothing. No videos or anything that'll get you.
show?
So yeah, that's the Russian guy from.
Oh, Kevin Nash.
From
Oh yeah.
Oh.
from Punisher.
Yeah, from Punisher. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the movie.
So this,
Wait,
I don't
was
think
it the
that's the
movie?
same guy.
What?
I don't think that's the same
Yeah,
guy.
it's not the same guy for sure. Because that guy
Wait,
was
yeah,
much smaller.
wait. The Russian was supposed to be. He was in Deadpool.
I mean, he
Yeah.
had like the striped shirt. The one guy
Mhm.
had striped
Where?
shirt.
Where
so-
in the Cassandra Nova? Google?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't notice that. Oh crap!
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, I missed
Yeah.
that. Damn.
That's a crazy fight, by the way. You guys should definitely watch.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that I love that fight. It's unbelievable.
I'm gonna watch the movie.
That
The
movie
movie is actually pretty good. But the
Yeah.
fight, oof, that fight is
Mhm.
amazing. Man.
I heard that the Punisher from the Daredevil series actually trained with him for the Punisher.
really?
No, Daredevil Born Again. So,
Nice. Wow. Well, he was in good hands. That guy's really good.
oh yeah,
Is that the
I
one
mean,
where John Travolta is the villain? He's Jigsaw.
Yes, I think
What?
it's that,
What?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, because the other one's with the other. Yeah, it's that
Mhm.
one. Yeah. So we had dog pool, we had nice pool, which that was hilarious to see nice pool with the
Yeah.
hair and stuff. And then, well, let's go to the big cake, man, because I think these were probably the four cameos that we did. I didn't expect that. X23,
Mhm.
Electra,
Yep.
Blade, and the unfinished project Gambit, man. What did you
Mm.
guys think about that whole scene? And the others that we didn't get, like Ben Affleck Daredevil, which I love what Electra said. That was cheeky, man. That was oof.
What
Also,
did she say? Remind me.
all right, so at one point, the I think it was Gambit who says like, "Oh yeah, there are some heroes that they tried to fight Cassandra Nova and they died." And then they
Oh
were
yeah,
like, "Yeah, Daredevil," and she was like, "All right, then it's okay, doesn't matter." And
yeah.
we all know they got divorced, so yeah, apparently didn't end too
Oh,
well. So that's why she was like, ah, "It's okay, doesn't matter."
got it. I
But
didn't. I didn't catch that.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oof, okay. Like another line, I was so okay. So this one line, I'm really surprised that Kevin Feige of all people allowed this. Is Wesley Snipes saying there's only one blade and there will always
That
ever
was
be one?
weird, was it
I'm
not?
like,
Mm.
bro, Marshall Ali, like, bro. It is really,
Yeah.
especially Kevin Feige to say yes to that. I'm like, bro, what's going on?
Deadpool's reaction to that line afterwards.
Yeah, he looked
Oh,
into the camera. I was like, y'all really allowed this to happen? But I guess Mahershala will be fine with it. I don't think that they would do that, especially
probably.
knowing that Mahershala could probably drop out of this thing any day now.
So that was a
Mm.
question I wanted to go. So let's go quickly with that before we talk about the characters. But Wesley Snipes, would you like to see him as Blade? Because it looks like Marshall Ali is gonna take forever to finally get a script
Mhm.
right. And I'm like, bro, the guy still has it on him. Like, I would love to see Wesley Snipes because he really wants to be Blade. He vocally expressed it many times. He would love to still be Blade. People want him to cameo in the new Blade movie, but I think he kind of doesn't really. That's not his goal, probably, and I don't know.
Yeah.
But if it takes too long with Mahershala, which is a fantastic actor, it would suck if it doesn't happen. But I don't
Mhm.
know, man. Would you waste time and just not ask Wesley Snipes to return again? Like, I would love to see him. Like, honestly, after this, I'm like, bro, I kind of want to see Wesley again.
To what I would love to see him, but I don't think he will ever, I guess, play Blade again, except if there's like a cameo and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think maybe in Secret Wars that could happen
Yeah.
because I think that's the most logical answer.
okay.
And I don't think he will be replacing Marshall Ali, but
Mhm.
yeah, that's my thought on it.
What about you, YK and Kenny?
For me, I feel like this would be the last time we see Wesley Snipes as Blade. Like, he looks fantastic, but he's definitely a lot smaller. Like, he's not as built as he
Yeah.
was like in the previous movies and stuff. And I just don't feel like he has the maybe not the energy, but like just going through all of that like routine to try and get that build to be Blade.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I also don't even think it's like the casting that's the problem with the new Blade movie. I think it's just
Right.
them
Yeah, no.
thinking so much about the script. Like, it's such a simple premise, and I can't remember if it's going to be rated R or not. But I feel
Yeah,
like
it's rated R. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
rated
think
R.
Feige said it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rated R.
I think them balancing it, because before it was going to be PG-13, so I think that them trying to find a good story for PG-13 was what's causing so much delays. But now that it is rated R, hopefully they beginning production quicker now.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I agree with everything YK said. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with the casting at all.
Yeah.
I am concerned because Mahershala Ali is literally 50 years old right now, and they haven't started shooting. They don't have a script. They don't have a couple cast members have dropped out. And if I'm concerned about Mahershala at 50, Wesley Snipes, I just looked this up, is 61. He's 11 years older than Mahershala. So Wesley's 61 and Mahershala is 50.
Dude,
Yep.
me and YK were just like, what the fuck? He's 50?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Marshall is 50. Yeah, he is 50.
Yeah.
Yo, that guy's I don't know what he's eating, but bro,
Dude, I
wanna know
thought he
the
was
recipe, man,
30 or
bro.
something.
Because that guy doesn't. Well, him and Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is another case that
Yeah. I mean, he
Yeah,
finally
yeah.
aged in this movie, though. So
Yeah, he
He
finally
did.
made this
That was a
movie.
great joke too.
Yeah, but no, I know it's not about casting. It's just like at one point you're an actor. Like how long has it been that we know Blade? Like the project, I think it was before, no, after COVID, right?
No, 2019 is when they announced it.
All right, so
Yeah.
before COVID,
This
so
is
it's
That was
been a
before
while. So,
COVID.
so at
That's
one point,
crazy.
you as an actor, like if you see it doesn't work, like you might drop off, and
Yeah.
especially knowing Marshall Ali, that he's a well-known actor at this point. Like people, every time he touches something, like he most of the time it's like silver or gold. You know what he makes.
Mhm.
So I'm like an actor of that caliber, like for sure he doesn't want to stay in a thing that it doesn't work. Like I think there's like already like 2 directors that quit, and like even like a screenwriter or something. Like they're every and that's crazy because even Wesley Snipes made fun of that. Like he was like, hey, like I don't remember. Yeah, lately someone
He did
exited
recently.
the
Very
project.
recently.
Yeah, he was like very vocal about it. He was like, oh, you see,
Mhm.
I told you guys or whatever. I'm like, that's why it's so weird to have that line in that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably they told Marshall. I hope so. They told him, hey, I just want to make fun. I don't
I
know.
don't think he would be mad at that, though.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. If they
Silly
announced,
joke.
I'll
Grow
say
up.
this: if they announced a Blade movie starring Wesley Snipes tomorrow, I would be very excited for it. Would I do that? Probably not. But if they announce it, I'd be super excited.
Yeah, I would be excited. Like
It'll
like I
probably
said,
never
if
come out,
Marshall
though.
I can, bro, just bring Wesley. For me, I'm in that boat. If Marshall I can, bring Wesley Snipes at this point. Whatever, man.
Mhm.
Like I know he's kind of he is a bit he has some age, that's true, but man,
Yeah.
the guy kind of pull it off, man. Like he kind of
I
pull
mean,
it
you
off.
could just do it for one movie.
Yeah, for one movie. Like he said, there's only gonna be ever one Blade.
Yeah, he's already had his trilogy, so
Yeah,
it's not
true,
like
yeah.
he needs another one.
So
Yeah.
speaking of those 4, what did you think about those 4? X-23, Daphne Keane, Wesley Snipes, Elektra, Gambit. But what was your thought, guys?
Elektra was fine. Elektra felt to me like they made the call to Ben Affleck and couldn't get him, so they called Elektra.
Yeah, I kinda
Because
felt that
other
too.
than that, I really don't see a reason to call Elektra because nobody likes that movie, or I should say, not a lot of people like that movie. Gambit was great. Gambit was awesome. I loved that cameo. I mean, even like all of like it was like
Bro,
you
we
gotta,
were laughing, man.
Deadpool looked at it, was like where's your dialect coach? Like, so
The
funny.
fucking minions.
You're right, yo.
Fucking
That
like
was
that shit.
hilarious. And the funny thing is, when they were announcing that, or when Channing Tatum was pursuing that role, I remember thinking like, "That's not a good idea. Like, that's not a good casting." And then this movie comes out, and like, that's exactly what I was talking about. He's not Cajun. He can't do voices. My name is Jeff. That's Channing Tatum.
I was not expecting him to say that line in the
Yeah,
Yeah, but he did a great job.
yeah, I know it was
in this
fantastic.
movie. It
Yeah.
was so funny.
And also
and
kudos
who
to him
else?
because that costume looks so uncomfortable, man.
It looks so uncomfortable. And
I
it looks
hope it's
uncomfortable in the
CG.
cartoon.
I hope it's CG, man, because that looks so uncomfortable, man.
Yeah.
Poor Channing, man.
You realize like a lot of comic book costumes just are not practical at all.
No.
They just be doing stuff. But yeah, X-23 I thought was cool. Even though I feel like it's sad that she got pruned. Of all
Yeah,
people,
that's crazy.
like,
Yeah.
like the last time I saw her, she was leading a bunch of children to freedom, and she got pruned. That sucks.
Yeah,
That's a question. That's actually a question that I have because she's
Mhm.
from this universe, the Deadpool universe. Why
Right.
would she be pruned?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, I
why?
didn't
That's a
understand
great
that,
question.
Like,
everyone's asking. I was kinda like,
And also,
yeah, I
and
was
also
like, huh?
and also the other thing I didn't understand is like, bro, they right. So Deadpool at the end of the movie, he's still in his universe with Logan, right?
Yeah.
Like with the Logan he brought from the other universe, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Because also like X-23 was there, so I was like, okay, but I guess she's from the same universe, so that's fine. But actually, she's from the future, so was she? Because Deadpool, I don't remember where Deadpool is supposed to stand because I remember
Logan
Deadpool
takes
2,
place because I just watched it in
because I know Logan is years after like Deadpool
31, 2029.
something like
I
that.
think
So
it's
it's kind of weird
2029.
to bring someone from, if it's like that, it's kind of weird to someone who got pruned, which I don't know why, and bring her to your time. That's
Yeah,
where I got also
2029.
confused. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and this the Deadpool movie does take place in or before after that, but
Oh
which
yeah,
time?
Deadpool 2 takes after Logan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to because they showed
But Logan,
Logan dying and stuff like that.
No, but
Hmm?
that's when he was in the TVA. Oh my god, it's been a while.
The
Deadpool.
first Deadpool movie came out in 2016, so I just assumed that it was taking
Yeah,
place in
it was
2016.
2016, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
So
wait,
Deadpool.
wait.
but Logan took place in 2029, so
right.
Deadpool 2 was in 2018.
It was 2 years. Yeah, it was 2 years later. It's 2018.
And so Happy Hogan was in 18, and 5 years later, that also doesn't make sense with the everything else.
Yeah. Yep.
Look like
Oh,
some
we're-
people
we're
didn't do
just-
their homework. Look
we're
like
just
some people didn't do the right homework.
Yeah, we just.
Well, ladies and
trashed
gentlemen, that has been
Variant.
the multiverse for you, everyone. That's
Yeah.
what the multiverse has been, unfortunately. So,
The only
but
explanation could be she's a variant.
but we still love Marvel.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, she could be a variant. Yeah, true. Yeah.
that is
Yeah,
what
But
I'm
I guess
thinking.
they don't say that. Yeah, they don't say if she's a variant or not. Because yeah, I did find it true. I'm like, why would she get pruned? Like the
I
fuck?
mean, they made it pretty clear that it is her, even by giving her the glasses, which
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
the
was really
glasses.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That was really
Yeah.
cute.
That was
Um,
really nice. That was really
yeah.
cool that she had that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I guess it's just a canon event, though. That
Yeah.
she has the glasses. Canon
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's, just still so weird. Like,
Mhm.
my only guess is that she is a variant of some sort from a different world. But, like,
Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe.
yeah, I don't know. Was she
Yeah.
maybe from 616? I don't know.
Nah,
Maybe.
Nah, because there's no mute. Well, there are
Yeah,
mutants.
there's
no
There are
X-Men.
mutants.
technically Kamala Khan is a mutant. Looks like.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. So is Namor. Namor.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Namor.
Yeah.
Namor. We need a movie about that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying it.
Tenecuota.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
calling it.
great.
Yeah, it's great. But
Predicting?
imagine we have more in the void. No. Honestly, it would have been so. You know, okay. My friend told me this. He was like, "What if? Imagine we had Jonathan Majors in the void." I'm like, "No, don't say that. That would have been so
Oh.
messed up to have something like that." I'm like, no.
That
Don't,
would
don't. I was like, no,
Mhm.
that would be so bad, man. Don't do those things. He was like, no, but like in the void, it's people that were been left. So he was like, imagine the first guy who was playing Rhodey, or even the Hulk, the first Hulk, Edward Norton. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
bro, don't start with that. No.
Removing like this is why I feel like the multiverse saga is such a missed opportunity. Removing all the legal stuff that Jonathan Majors went through, I feel like Kang should have probably been the villain of this movie, and the Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. He should have at least had some kind of a hand in it. Like the fact that he only kind of showed up twice in Loki and in this and in Ant-Man is kind of crazy, considering that they were trying to set him up as the big bad for the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. Like
Mhm.
I just don't understand. Like, look, I like Jonathan Majors as an actor. Honestly, I didn't really follow what he did. I know bits of it, but I'm not gonna go talk really on that because I don't know that the matter. I
Yeah.
don't even know like what was the whole stuff. So
Mhm.
as an actor, I really loved him. He was having like a great year, by the way. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
he's
why
great.
don't you? If it was a lot of stuff, why don't you just recast Kang? Like,
I don't understand why they didn't just recast Kang.
yeah, because like
I really
there's
don't
like this.
understand it.
So that's also like a question, and I don't want to get too much in that because I know like if spoiler kings are here, bro, they're gonna probably you know what I'm
Mhm.
talking about. Kenny's gonna kill me for recasting T'Challa, but
No, recast
No.
T'Challa for sure.
no, I know. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
is like I understand that they didn't recast T'Challa, but they
Mhm.
recast Thaddeus Ross out of nowhere, like it was.
Yeah.
Not, I understand
think-
it's not the same role. I understand that. Like
Mhm.
I understand they're not in the same category, but still, like like I kind of and now that we have Kang, also they don't recast him. So I'm like, wait, what's the like? How do you measure that? Like for me, Black Panther, okay, I could understand because it's really like a legacy more than
Mhm.
anything else. I could understand that, but the others, I'm like, yeah, why don't you just recast?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of missed opportunity for Kang, and also like imagine if Ant-Man would have died in Ant-Man 3. Like what would have been the situation right now? Like if he would have died in that movie, Like people would say, "Oh, he got killed by someone, by a person."
I
Like,
remember leading up to the movie, people were expecting Ant-Man to die.
I heard that they did shot a scene where Ant-Man dies, and apparently they told Peyton Reed to not put that scene anymore because they have so that's is my theory. I think probably Ant-Man will be one of the first to die in the. What I heard, it's like yeah, they have other plans to recycle that scene. So that's where I'm like, wait, what is that supposed to mean? Recycling that scene. So that's where I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Because I think the theory, and my theory personally, is when he returns to Earth, I don't think that's his Earth. I think he returned to some other place in the
Yeah,
universe.
that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
So yeah, but anyway, we're getting a bit distracted by that. But so as for me, it was for me. I think one of the best things that this movie does is for Shining Tatum. Like it is so unfortunate that he never got his movie. To be honest, I never saw him as Remy LeBeau. To be honest, I was always, I don't know. He doesn't really look like him. Apparently, Shining Tatum really wanted to portray him because he was one of his favorite characters when he was growing up. And that was funny with the accent because he did say many times that he can do like a sort of French whatever accent. So I'm pretty sure this is not the real accent. Like this was just more for fun. But
Right.
in this movie it works so much. But I think solo movie I don't think it would have worked. Probably would have another costume, probably not this silly costume. But bro, it was so great. And also, especially like the best moments of him was seeing his powers, man. Bro, when he shuffled the cards,
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know was the
Yes.
I didn't know that with the stick he could poke someone and like that I didn't know that. I didn't know he could do that though.
Yeah, that was news to me.
Yeah.
But you know,
I
at
didn't
this
know
point,
about that.
I'll take
Yeah.
anything.
Oh,
Yeah, so that I didn't know about Gambit, but yeah, it was really fun to see a Gambit. Like he really had some great fight sequences. I did enjoy like seeing again, like I said, Elektra and X-23. It's just I kind of wish they had like some better fight scenes. Like honestly, I don't really remember a lot of them. Like I do remember Gambit, like he has some great shots of a fight scene, even Wesley Snipes, but I kind of don't remember too much. Maybe it's just me, I didn't pay attention, but I don't remember too much Elektra nor
She didn't really have a lot. Most
Yeah,
of
that-
them was like
yeah.
off screen or like to the side to the corner, you know.
Yeah, that was
But-
weird.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just
that-
I guess they wanted to highlight just you know, Wesley Snipes being back after so many years, Channing Tatum finally getting his
Yeah,
movie, I guess.
yeah.
And I mean, everyone hates Elektra. People say that, and then we
Mhm.
already know X-23 kind of. So that's kind of thing I
Yeah,
probably think about like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I was about to talk quickly about Wesley Snipes. I really liked him, but also, like speaking of that, now you remind me of something. So X-23 returned with Logan and Deadpool. So does that mean that now Elektra, as Gambit, as Wesley, they got out?
I know Blade said his universe was done. Like they pulled him out before he was. They didn't allow him to save it. Is what he said. So I
Okay.
don't know where he went.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I don't know
mean-
where they are.
I mean, where would Gambit even go though?
Gambit.
X-Men '97.
X-Men
Ooh.
97, yeah, maybe. You get like just live action Gambit into the.
That would be
Oh
great.
god, yeah.
So you guys think they are still alive, right? Like they could
Yeah,
possibly be in the
survive, yeah.
Deadpool universe at this point.
I think
Mhm.
they're just in void still, maybe.
Yeah. Or okay. Okay, you
Yeah.
think this? Yeah, maybe they stay in the void. Yeah, yeah. That's where I was like, yeah, probably they either got out or we don't know. So, all right.
Or even
And-
maybe Elektra is in her world. Blade is probably still in the void. Gambit's probably still in the void because he has no home. Fuck that guy.
Would you like
Um,
to see them in Secret Wars, like these four? Do you think there's a place
Yeah.
for them in Secret Wars?
Yes,
I would love to
yes.
see.
I would love the team up again. I love
I would
like
just change-
especially that shot. Hmm?
I would just change the costume of Tatum. Poor Tatum. The co-
I kind
especially
of like the
here.
costume.
It was like,
I like the costume. I do see that it's probably super uncomfortable, but it's kind of a cool costume though.
cool, but it was mostly the neck. It was like,
I mean, he became Batman, the old Batman.
yeah,
he
I know.
probably
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
move
yeah.
his neck now.
They made fun of Batman. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the other
Yeah, but-
big cameos that we got was the Deadpool core.
Mhm.
And I will say that I was kind of disappointed that we didn't see some faces because I went to I went to see like who were the people behind the mask, and bro, like they had some really amazing actors there.
Matthew
Like
McConaughey
Yeah.
was like the cowboy. I was like,
Yep.
yeah,
huh?
Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, I didn't know that Matthew McConaughey,
Uh,
Blake
did you
Lively.
guys? Yeah, did you guys hear that one of the stunt, I guess, Deadpool's, just one of the Deadpool's was actually the brother of Tom Holland,
Yeah, I
Holland.
saw that.
Really? No, I
So,
didn't know that.
yeah,
What?
The brother
so
who?
I just didn't know that.
Tom Holland, the brothers of Tom Holland,
Oh, really?
Shit.
Harry, yeah,
That's cool.
or Harold Poole that people are calling him.
Wow. I
So
know
yeah,
there was
that,
also like another reference I like was the one with Welsh, the Welsh that
Yeah.
the Welsh pool. So I think probably YK you know this, but Kenny, if you didn't know, so Ryan Reynolds and his pal, I don't remember who it is. They own a football club in the. It's a
Yeah.
Welsh, yeah, it's a Welsh
Wrexham.
club. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wrexham. So you know so the guy that was there, it was actually the yeah, but the
Yeah.
guy who was in the suit, it was actually the player of Wrexham. I think
Yeah,
it's
Oh, really?
yeah.
That's
Yeah, it was
cool, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm
That's
like, bro,
awesome.
that's so dope, man. And
Apparently,
even
like the co-owner, like Ryan Reynolds, the person that owns the football with Ryan Reynolds, he was in the movie, but apparently his scenes were cut from the
Oh.
movie too.
all right, yeah. Oh, that's him. Ah, okay.
Yeah,
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 Look, you
he was
see,
like a
you-
TVA agent, right? If I remember.
yeah. I saw the behind the scenes. He was like dressed as a TV.
really wow.
Yeah, with like claws and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
see,
saw that. Wow.
now in the Rex, like if you go to the Wrexham website, you even have this now. So you see, like these are the players, and now when you see Paul Molly, like they put this instead because it was him.
That's awesome.
You know the Bye Bye
Yeah,
Bye song on YouTube is actually changed to the music video from Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh, that's great.
They actually changed the title on that.
Oh
So
my god, yeah. but
I
but
love
yeah,
how they just change into stuff. Sorry. Go ahead.
but yeah, like I did like to see the Deadpool corp. It's just like it was also fun. You know, it was also fun when Deadpool was like, bro, like just take the L, man. Like you guys did bad with it. But it's kind of weird because he's saying take the L and we still continue with the multiverse. I thought it was, to be honest, when this movie was over, I thought the multiverse was kind of over. I'm like, okay, maybe we're gonna do something else. And nope, then I see Doomsday, blah blah. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, we're still
Mhm.
continuing this. But yeah. So yeah, honestly, yeah, like unless you guys have something else to say about the cameos, maybe we could go like what were the things that you guys really enjoyed personally, so we can
I
dive in.
mean, first
that.
of all, lastly, I would just want to say the disrespect for Nice Pool.
Oh,
Like, bro.
you got it bad.
Yo, oh man, you're Deadpool. He's something, man.
Fucking Nice Pool, man.
Nice one was hilarious.
Nice Fool was nice, man. It was.
One
It was
thing I
so
was-
much-
Children.
one thing I would say that I was hoping to see like Halle Berry or like Scott Marsden, like Storm or Cyclops.
Mm.
appear in
Yeah.
the movie. Like I was
Yeah.
disappointed that we didn't get to see any like no X-Men characters in there.
Yeah, they kept mentioning Professor X, and he never showed up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. True. I really
would-
thought we were going to see Cyclops. Yeah, honestly, or Storm. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Mhm. Rogue, whatever. You know.
Because we see Beast in the post-credit scene of the Captain Marvel movie, and
Yep.
I would have rather seen him in this rather than in that.
Yeah, I would rather. Yeah, same.
Nah, yeah, true. So yeah, you know what? Let's start with like the things you guys like personally. Like, what are the things you think they really nailed it? So let's start with you, Toby. Like, what are the things like the positives for you of this movie?
My biggest positive, of course, it's very basic. It's fun, but other than that, I think they nailed the buddy cop dynamic with the Deadpool and Wolverine. Just the just buddy dynamic with Deadpool and Wolverine. I also think they nailed the or the score choices. Score choices was
Mhm.
amazing. Sadly, that we just heard the greatest show, like just like smash it and then
True,
Oop.
true, yeah.
like bro, at least like hype that up a bit
Yeah.
more. Like, couldn't we like go to like imagine if in the montage like him trying to find Wolverine and stuff like that, he just goes to the Greatest Showman universe. Why not? You know,
Why not? Yeah.
like and like just see him perform the Greatest Show. That would be missed opportunity. But
Is
I
it
think
rumor
that
they said they want a sequel of that? Yeah, they want a sequel of that. No, I
Do
don't know
they?
if they greenlight that. I don't know. I heard like they would love a sequel,
I
but I don't know
have
if it.
never heard that.
Oh, okay, okay. Maybe it was just a page. Sorry.
I will definitely research that.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I saw that once, but I'm not sure it was.
I mean,
because at that time I didn't watch. I didn't see the Greatest Showman, so I didn't know.
right.
Kenny,
I,
Kenny, no.
Hmm?
Don't
Mhm.
sleep. Yo, Toby told me about your stuff. I didn't know that. I'm like, bro.
the Kenny syndrome.
Yeah, you know, he told me the Kenny
Oh,
syndrome.
that?
What the hell is that?
Oh yeah. No, like I went to go export. So when I make my reviews, the first thing I do, because for some dumb reason, I don't know if you guys can tell, like it doesn't look like it now, but my camera's always like on an angle for some reason. So I always have to fix it and then add like my color correction to it and then export it. So when I went to go export it, it said that there was no more space in my computer. So I go so I would go to delete some files and end up deleting the file I was trying to make space for. So that was like 1:30 in the morning, and I stayed up to like 4:30 in the morning trying to fix it and rectify it. And then I did get the files back, but they came back in 115 clips. So I had to put those in sequential order, 115 clips, and then export it. And that wasn't even to edit the video. That was just so I can get the video color and angle to look right before I started editing. It was crazy. So I actually did put it out, but I added no B-roll. I added nothing to this review, except for like the ending kind of thing in the logo for Deadpool and Wolverine. This is the first time I was like, F it, I'm just putting this thing out because I'm too tired. So I didn't go to bed till 4:30 and I woke up at 8. 8 a.m. So,
I put my Twister review like at 1 a.m. to this morning. So yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. Oh,
no, because he told me like sometimes you're sleeping in the movie theater. I'm like, well, I hope you didn't sleep in Deadpool and Wolverine. Man.
No, I didn't. I was actually really up for it.
Congratulations, you did it.
No, but it's okay. It can happen, man. Like I told
only happened to me like 5 times this year.
Okay. I told Toby the only time I slept during a movie was Hunger Games, the third one, part 1. But it's not because I don't even remember the movie was good, but I didn't sleep almost like the whole day. So and I forgot. I said to my friends we're going to watch a movie, so yeah, I couldn't. I slept. So
I've never slept on it. I was also telling Jason that I almost slept during Civil War. I was like, but like, almost. I didn't. I stayed awake, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever slept in a movie theater or YK?
Yeah, Limitless with the guy from The Hangover.
What's that? Limitless.
Limitless is what is that guy's name? It's a good movie, but I can definitely see saying something.
The Greek guy from Hangover.
The main guy.
Yeah, main guy from The Hangover.
Yeah, okay, Zach.
I cannot remember his name.
Zach something.
No,
not Zach.
The main one.
Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley.
Yeah.
I actually got to get going. I got to pick up my son from daycare.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
If you guys are still live, I'll jump back on though.
Yeah, no worries. All right.
Yeah.
All right, take care, YK.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
No worries, man.
Oh, Spoiler Kings is in the chat. And so
I was about to. Yeah.
Oh, Spoiler Kings, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Spoiler Kings? How are you doing, man?
Just kidding. Love you guys from.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Dark Rooms.
Hey, Dark Rooms, what's up? Hey, I know I think Dark Room was supposed to have a live too, no? I saw one his community tab. I don't know. He said so. I hope it went well. I don't know if it finished or it's going to be after, but it's so nice to see you, Joel. So nice to see you, man.
Evening. Sim, what's up, man?
Evening, what's
Sup?
up?
Hey.
He hasn't seen the movie, so I'm the tip, but okay, that's fine.
Thank you for
Hey,
being here
it's
still.
yeah. Thank you
Thank you
so
for
much.
showing up,
Thank
man.
Mhm.
All right.
So yeah, sorry. So we were saying, oh yeah, so okay, let's talk about the. I think for me, like one of the biggest thing, yeah, love about this movie for sure. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, like their
Yeah.
chemistry is unbelievable, man. Like you really feel that they know each other. That they really know each other, and that's probably the heart of this movie. Like that was really fantastic. The other thing, yeah, the comedy. Like Ryan
Mm.
Reynolds is really good with comedy. Like he knows
Yep.
what people like that guy. How old is he? Like 40 years old or something. But it
Ryan
looks like
Reynolds? Actually, I don't know.
bro. It looks like he's like 16 or I don't know 20. Like he knows everything that's going on in the world.
Mm.
Have you good? Thank you so much, man. Yeah. No worries, YK.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna still be here. You come when you can. All right.
Yeah.
Reynolds is 47.
Wow,
Hang
47. What? Damn. Okay. Okay.
Shit. Okay.
So yeah, so honestly, like he really knows like what people really like and laugh and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So and it's nice that he has comedy in the movie, but also meta comedy, which is
Mhm.
fantastic. And I thought it was, I would say, probably most of them are very good. And now the things I wanted again to talk, like let's open a subject here. It's the fight sequence. I think there's five in this movie, five or six, like big pieces of. If I yeah, I think there's five big fighting sequences. Which one was your favorite, guys?
Ooh.
I
Or
would say
you know what? Which ones? Let's put an S there. Which ones were your favorite?
for me, the opening for sure was
Yeah.
it. Just the bye thing was great. I would say the Deadpool, the first time they actually fight when they meet, I thought that was pretty good, and then the second time they fight in the van was great.
Oof.
So yeah, those three fights were great. I think that all the other fights after that were kind of okay. Uh, Especially like the one the final fight, like at not the Deadpool's. With that one was kind of okay too, but um, the one at Cassandra Nova's lair, that final fight, I thought that was okay. There were some cool moments, but a lot of it kind of felt jumbled. But yeah, the fight in the van for sure was
Yo.
just great, and it was great not just because they were fighting, but it was great because of huge.
Oh, we can't. We can't hear you.
Oh yeah, hey, we can hear you, Kenny. I don't know what happened. I'm seeing
Well, I
even you two. You put some stuff that your computer was bad, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no worries, no worries.
My fucking computer.
Damn.
Auto up. But yeah. Yeah. All I can hear right now from McKenny is just like the loading bar, like the
Okay, yeah,
loading
no worries.
time. No. But
Oh
like,
really? No, I can see him.
Okay,
Wait.
all right,
Oh
I'm back.
yeah.
no, okay. I was
Yeah.
joking. Like the. Do you guys remember the old like loading sound?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, now
Mhm.
I. Oh man.
Yeah, so I would say like it was Hugh Jackman's performance of rip it into Wade like before they fought, so much so that he actually got Deadpool to shut up,
Yeah.
and Deadpool's has just this great simple line of like, "I'm gonna fight you now," and then they just start fighting. It was I thought that was the one. It might be the best scene in the movie. Like it was just
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
I would, yeah. For me, I think I would go definitely the bye. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for me, the first fight was okay. I absolutely loved the car scene, the van scene. And I think for my third favorite, I guess, is actually the Deadpools, all the Deadpools. I really like
Oh
that
yeah.
fight. With like the one
Yeah.
Wonder, I guess, and that ending shot though, when they are
Mm-hmm.
in the air, that's it. That is like
Yeah.
I'm having that as my wallpaper soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say, like the Deadpool Corp. I wasn't really a huge fan of it. Like, it's cool, but yeah, the money shot is that. Like, Well, for me, it was just nice to see Hugh Jackman's mask. Oh my god, that
Oh
thing!
yeah, that was great.
I never expected to be that beautiful, man. It looks
Mhm.
insane, man.
with the
Insanely
music coming
beautiful, man.
up. Fuck.
That was weird though because we never seen something there, and out of nowhere, he's gonna pull up a big.
Yeah, I thought I was
Yeah.
like, is that there the whole time?
Yeah, I don't think so. It probably CG stuff, like,
You know,
and then
he's
yeah,
in
I think the mask
Magic
is real
Neck.
though. I suppose the mask is a real mask, but yeah,
Yeah.
the way he
Yeah.
pulled it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure about that. I don't think it was there the whole time.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, yeah. So the Deadpool Corp, like, I kind of liked it, some bits of it, but it just felt a bit like, to me personally, it felt a bit generic. But like I said, it was just fun to see Wolverine with his mask and also Deadpool there. And yeah, that money shot, that was incredible. Like,
Yeah,
seeing both of them were fantastic there. But yeah, for me, yeah, like Kenny, my favorite moment, my favorite fight, sorry, was, and probably, yeah, probably one of my favorite moments of the whole movie was, yeah, when Wolverine really insults, well, kind of insults, like he kind of tells reality to Deadpool, but
Yeah.
such in a hurting, like it hurts you so much that, yeah, best line.
yeah.
I'm gonna fight you now. It was like, oh yeah, will you? And bro, that was crazy, man. So yeah, that was really a nice fight. So the first fight that they had, it was good. I didn't think it was over the moon. It was just good. It was nice. Yeah, the bye bye, that was nice. That was really nice opening sequence. And yeah, honestly, yeah. So I think, like, in general, I really enjoyed the fights for what they were, for what they represent. But yeah, some of them stick better than the others. But that for me is definitely a highlight to point out of this movie. They had some nice fights, whether it was funny or it had some impact. It was really nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Um,
Sean Levy can direct like fight scenes. You know,
yeah, yeah,
from I mean Adam Project, I guess Free Guy,
yeah. Free
some
guy. Yeah.
yeah. Just I haven't seen Real Steel. I'm guessing that's some fight scenes there,
Me neither.
There's some
but
fight scenes.
yeah, I think Sean Levy can just direct good fight scenes
Yeah.
and the choreography, and yeah, just love that
No,
everything
yeah,
about it.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
he's good with that. Yeah, yeah. Another thing, like I said, was the costume of Wolverine. Like, I never expected to be that well. The only thing I will say is just I was kind of like, I know in the trailers they show you his suit, but it was kind of weird. Like, one point he's in the bar, and the next one, like, Wolverine has already his full suit. And I was just like, ah, damn. I don't know. I was hoping, like, to see an epic suit up, like a bit like Deadpool, So I
Yeah,
was a bit like, oh damn, they already skipped it to that. But I did really love the story of Wolverine when he, like, why he's wearing now the costume. That was really nice. I thought that
that
was,
was really good.
yeah, that was really good writing there. I thought it was really cool to see that. Me personally, like, when they were showing the past of that Logan, I wish we could have seen it. Like, they kind of explained to you, like, what happened and everything, but I kind of wish, I don't know, I would have liked to seen it instead of just being told. I don't know about you guys.
That was a sticking point for me
Yeah.
in my review of it. I would have liked to have seen everything that Cassandra Nova was having Wolverine talk about during that time, because really it was just like the camera shot was just on Hugh's face as he was like showing that he was struggling and remembering and stuff like that. It would have been much more powerful if he would have seen the things that he was talking about. You don't. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a scene. It could just be a voiceover of him talking about what happens. While we see it.
yeah. I would actually maybe either that, but or just have the thing on his face, but like quick pop-ups of like of what happened.
Yeah,
It like quick, but like some seconds. Just boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
any visualization would have been great.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, yeah.
some close. Yeah,
And
definitely.
it was also a part of it too. Like, I know we're talking about the things we like, but he was touted as like the worst Wolverine. But then when they finally revealed like what he did, which he didn't do anything, I was like, he's the worst Wolverine for that. He didn't do anything. He just wasn't
mean, Welcome to 2024. Everything's possible.
there. Yeah,
But yeah. I really like. Yeah, for me, honestly, like, when they kept saying, like, oh yeah, well, this Wolverine is terrible. But I'm like, I thought, I don't know, he killed someone or something like that. Like, at that
right.
point, but no, like, Oh no, wait. So no, he did kill people. Sorry, he did kill
Yeah,
people. Yeah.
he
He
did
did. He did.
kill like innocents and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
True. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
that.
He did. I forgot. My
So
mistake. But yeah. So, but anyway, like yeah, I really like the thing about the costume. But yeah, missed opportunity about like showing you what really happened. I think that would have been more of an impact than just like telling the things.
Yeah.
And also like Cassandra Nova is the one that's really revealing to us that. So yeah.
Mhm.
And speaking of Cassandra Nova, I wanted to talk. What did you think about the antagonists of this movie? I guess you have Mr. Paradox and Cassandra Nova. Personally, I thought they were weak sauce. Like personally, I thought the antagonists in this movie were kind of weak. Like once again, I guess Mr. Paradox, yeah, he's still alive, right? If I remember
yes,
correctly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
yes,
He
probably
is.
under like some weird spell prison
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I don't know.
But once again, like MCU does it once again. We have villains that die and they only last for one movie. Luckily, Cassandra Nova wasn't really amazing, and that's where I'm kind of bit. I got a bit frustrated with that because I'm like, she was extremely overpowered. Like I think she's like an Omega
Yes.
mutant or something like that. So I don't know, like that death scene. I'm like, bro, what? I don't know. Like I thought it was weak sauce. I didn't even understand why she wanted always to send the void and out of nowhere. Like the next thing I know, like now she wants to
Help them.
rule the timelines or whatever. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you big time on that. They did a they pinned themselves into a corner. They did themselves a disservice by making her out to be this incredibly cruel, incredibly powerful villain, and then they had to sideline her for the rest of the story because they made a villain that's way too powerful for anybody that is on the protagonist side. Uh, and then like the way that they defeated her the first time to get out of the void was, hey, come on, be nice, let us go home. Like, what are you talking about? This is the same Cassandra Nova who just 2 seconds ago said that she wore sorcerer's skin as a skin suit for 4 days, and
Yeah.
she's just going to let you go because you feel bad. Like they didn't do a good job of making a villain that was on their level because clearly Cassandra Nova is not on their level.
No.
She could have been able to kill everybody by herself, but for whatever reason, they nerfed their own character an hour and a half after telling you she's the most powerful thing in this in the void. So probably except for like Elias, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why they did that to that villain. And Mr. Paradox reasoning makes zero sense. I already talked about it in the beginning, but it's like, hey, yeah, the anchor being died, so your universe is probably going to die in a couple thousand years. But I don't like that, so I'm going to just do it faster. Why? Like,
Yeah.
what bearing does that have on you whatsoever? You just impatient? You're impatient outside of time and space? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I don't know.
He said he wanted to be the TVA too.
Yeah.
He don't want to rule it. He want to be it. You know.
Yeah.
I guess he wanted to rule all the timelines. Like same with I don't know actually.
Yeah, that's the thing. We never understood what he really wanted. Like even I forgot to mention that we had a Loki cameo, Hunter B15. I forgot
Yeah.
she was
Right,
there at
right.
the end.
Yeah.
Which that also people have been saying like they kind of were expecting either Loki or Mobius, especially like it was kind of sad that we didn't get nor Loki nor Mobius nor Silly. But I'm like, well, Hunter B15 is not bad neither.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
I
we
agree.
like he was like I want like he, even she said like he's from like the old school TVA or like the old mentality of the TVA. I'm like I don't even know what was the old mentality of the TVA necessarily. Like yeah, I just feel like he was just thrown. And also like some of his scenes were really weird. Like when he was like talking to Deadpool, he was like trying to be like this menacing. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I know it's supposed to be sketchy or whatever, but I'm like, what? So yeah, you see, like that's why like those were kind of some, and that's some kind of problems that you will face because you're like, wait, like these part of the stories don't really connect well, or like they're not that fluid. That's why you need a great villain, or at least a villain that makes sense, at least for your story. Maybe you don't care about your villain, that's fine, but at least he has to make a bit of sense. Like for example, I remember Ronan, he made sense. He was just not the Ronan we know of the comics, but it was there, right? But yeah, Cassandra No was just like, bro, like I don't know, man. They could have done something way better with her. they could have even saved her for another movie or something. So yeah,
I agree.
she was wasted, Mr. Paradox.
Mm.
Ball. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was
I mean,
just like,
that's also thing like I like I said in the beginning, I don't think this is has much impact on the MCU. Like
Zero, really.
she like I mean, yeah, there's a theory that I just came up with. I guess she messed with something in the timeline when she was doing that
I can see that
thing
happening.
she did, but
yeah, I
like
could see that. Yeah,
still
yeah,
just
I could see that. Yeah.
nothing that I mean, she did nothing basically. So
Yeah, that's the thing. She was just there to and this is unfortunate what I'm going to say, but she reminds me of Kang the Conqueror. Like literally, they kind of have the same problem. Like they show you an overpowered villain that your protagonist cannot defeat, and you clearly see that they will struggle so badly. So that's where you're like, shit. Now it's scary. But at the end of the day, like they kind of got defeated in the weirdest way possible. Not really convincing, and yeah, like for a long time there was kind of, like you said, sideline for the rest of the movie because they were way too powerful. And I'm just like, yeah, like I don't know, like they should be careful with because they had the MCU Phase 4, they had some great villains. Like I remember Wen Wu, for example, I really love from
Yeah.
Shang-Chi.
It's
um
great.
I don't know about you, sorry, I don't know about you, Kenny, but I did like Icarus as a villain. He's not the best villain, but he was kind of entertaining. Especially, I kind of understood a little bit his motivation there.
I like that angle. I like what he did. I just didn't like everything else.
Yeah, and I know, yeah, I know we have two defenders here, right? Turn. No, but no worries. But and then I know a Green Goblin. He was nice too.
Oh yeah, I almost
Yeah, it was
forgot.
great. Yeah. So
Yeah,
they
I
do
was
have
thinking
some.
about, what's his name from Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3.
Oh yeah, the High Evolutionary. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that guy. He's
Oh,
probably
he was
the
Dude.
best.
great.
Might be
He
the
was
best
great.
he is
And he's
the
still
best
alive.
villain of all
He's
time.
still alive.
Mm-hmm.
True.
He's still alive. You see, that's why you have to keep them. And you have
Also,
to
I
guide them.
can't.
So-
I don't understand how that is off topic, but I don't understand how that was PG-13.
Yeah, that
I know,
movie should have been rated
yeah, I
R.
know. Guardians of the Galaxy was
yeah.
close to not being PG-13. Literally,
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
They got an F word in there too.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 yeah, man. Oh my god. But yeah, no, definitely. Like at the end of the day, like, yeah. So I just wanted to close my little review with, like my little circle of saying, yeah, like, I do really enjoy still. Like, I think this is a fun movie for everyone. Like, if you love Deadpool, if you love the MCU, like, for sure you're gonna find something really interesting in this movie. Like, I had a blast in this movie, like, and that's thanks to good humor,
Yeah.
really respect for your source material. For example, like I said, for Wolverine comics, even for Deadpool comics, also like some great cameos of the Fox history, which that was really cool. It's also funny that they do this because like they kind of make a little fun of make a little fun, they make a lot of fun of Fox. Like literally there every time Ryan Reynolds can, he's like saying F you Fox,
Mhm.
fuck Fox. But at the end you have like a big homage to Fox, and it's because like superhero movies, like literally, like people forget that Blade really kind of pave a little bit the way, and people really tend to forget that. Like, you have Blade, X-Men. So yeah, it was really nice to see all of that. So it's really like a nice love letter that Ryan Reynolds did. For sure it's really not perfect. Like I said, maybe I have a bit more issues than others will tell you, but my issues are mostly related with story construction. But aside of that, it's still a really fun and enjoyable movie for me.
Absolutely. Yeah, overall, I would say that this movie was very enjoyable, just like you said. I think that Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman did a great job portraying the characters that they've perfected over these last, well, at least for Hugh, 24 years, and I guess for Ryan, I want to say 8 years, 8 years or so.
6. Yeah.
2016, 2024. So
Yep.
yeah, 8 years. So they've both done an incredible job. Great cameos, but just a weak overall story and a nonsensical story in general. As of right now, I was looking at my rankings for like MCU movies. I have it at out of 34. I have it at like 26. Um, yeah. So, but to give that some context, my bad MCU movies don't get bad until like 27. So 27 through 34 are the bad ones. Everything before that are like enjoyable to great, you know. So it's I don't think it's a bad movie. I just think that there's a lot of issues with it that makes it not a great movie. So, but yeah, overall, fun time
No,
at the movies, man.
Yeah, yeah. I for me even I may have ranked it too high now that I think about it, but I'm gonna say F it and still have it. I do have it on
Hmm.
10 out of 10
Yeah.
because
yeah,
just because of how I enjoyed it. Now,
Hmm.
like speaking of the witch, you guys, I do understand like everything. So if I didn't have fun with the movie, I would probably give it like a maybe four, no, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 movie. But
Yeah.
still, the enjoyment lifted up so much, and the experience I had with it lifted it so much that I gave it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
And that
yeah.
makes sense, man. If you have fun at the theater, like that's the
Yeah.
goal, you know.
Yeah,
yeah,
because at the end of the day, like movies are supposed to entertain you. Then
Yeah.
you'll see if they hooked you even more. Like for example, and I've been having this lately. Like the three latest movies I've watched, the three I had the same thing. Like I don't know if it's me, but Deadpool, Twisters, and Bike Riders. Like I really enjoyed the movies, especially Twister and Bike Riders. Like I enjoyed the movie a lot. It's just it doesn't really appeal to me to watch it again. But it did the purpose
Mhm.
to entertain me while I was there. I really had fun. I didn't have really too much negatives to say about the movie. It's just it's not something like for example, I'm not really I don't know that much about motorcycles, so I don't see myself really
Right.
going again. If it's on TV, I'm gonna watch it for sure because I liked it. The
Hmm.
same thing with Twisters. Like I'm not a huge I'm not huge on tornado um, stories, but it was nice to watch it. And yeah, if it's on TV for sure, I'm gonna watch it because it's great. But the same thing with Deadpool, I feel the same way. And actually, I wanted to ask you guys, like, because I know a lot of people say like it's the best movie of the year. Where do you guys have it in your list so far?
oh
Do you have it as
gosh.
number
Oh,
one? Toby, do you have it as number one
For me, I had it. I did
of the
had it
year?
on my first watch. After my
Okay.
second watch, I was like, I can't put it this shit off over fucking what is it called, Dune Part Two.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, nah, let me go down a bit. So I think if I just pull up my letterbox, yeah, I have it on my second of the year.
I have
Yeah.
So
it for now. I have it on my nine of the year.
nice.
I have it on 24, but that's 24.
Whoa!
That no, but that's
Wait,
24
how
out of
many
like
movies have you seen? Oh, yeah,
60,
true.
63.
Oh my
Yes.
god, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like
No, yeah, yeah,
terrible.
that's good. It's good. It's
You
good.
know.
No, because
Yeah.
it is true. This year I haven't seen a lot of movies. Like I didn't have time, but I
Hmm.
think I've seen like 20 movies. No, wait, 23 movies only. Yeah, 23 movies only. So yeah, being nine
Yeah.
on 23, it's not bad.
I'm on
Hmm.
65 right now.
Damn, you guys are making
Oh yeah,
competition.
you're ahead of me. Yep.
Damn, you guys
Man, I
Yeah.
get
I
much
think I'm
easier.
gonna catch up with you soon, Toby. I got to watch. I got to finish watching Kill, and I got one other thing to watch. I think it's like a Daisy Ridley Disney Plus movie about
Oh yeah,
swimming.
the woman in the
Sea. Yeah, the
yeah.
woman in the sea. Yep. I gotta watch that. So
Is that a movie or it's like a documentary? I thought it was like a documentary, something
no,
like.
it's a movie starring Daisy Ridley.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah, yeah.
all right.
I thought it
You
was like
saying that?
because I know like
No.
Chris Hemsworth had like a documentary stuff.
Uh,
That's why I thought it was a documentary. But yeah,
Mm.
okay, okay, cool.
hey,
I'm gonna watch that.
hey,
Yeah.
now you saying that it's a competition.
Yeah. I've been trying to
Let's
compete with
go.
Zach Attack Reviews too. I think he's
How
at
many?
like 67 or something like that.
Oof.
Shit, okay, and now
Like
I
I said,
need
yeah.
to.
If you want a challenge, go ask Luke Ponto, man. Go ask Luke
Yeah.
True.
Ponto. Yeah, Luke Ponto. I think he's like 70 something.
No,
That's
I
crazy.
think he has on like 100. I'm pretty sure.
One
Really?
hundred. Whoa.
Yeah, I know he's
100 is
shit.
my goal for the year. So I got about
Yo, I have to catch up with so many movies, man. Like this year hasn't been my year of movies at least. Like I didn't really watch a lot of stuff. I will admit the stuff I watched was nice though. Catch up a lot.
I have a couple on the docket. I have, like I said, Kill, Woman by the Sea, Justice League, Infinite Crisis Part 3.
Oh, it's
And
coming
there's a-
this year, part 3.
Yeah, I think it's out now.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
part 1 and 2. Oh shit!
I couldn't stand either one of those movies, but I got to finish it.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Yeah, but
yeah.
those two are kind of in the bottom list. Like literally,
Mhm.
those two.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
watch.
So
Don't
I
watch
said
it.
I watched 63 movies.
Yep.
Part 2 was number 60, and part 1 is 61.
Oh my
I
god!
expect, I expect 60. I expect part 3 to join them right next to each other.
So I have part 2 as my worst of the year, and part 1 I have it just a little bit above Lift
Mhm.
and Madam Web.
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
guys.
Lift
Sorry,
was-
Gavin. Sorry.
Lift was awful.
Yeah. Oh my god. I was expecting to love that movie. Yo, I hyped my dad for nothing because he was like,
Mhm.
I was like, yo, there's Kevin Hart, blah blah. Let's watch this. And we had like a, like a typical son and dad. Like we even went to buy like like some food and stuff. Like yo, everything was prepared. I even made a cocktail for us. Like at that
Oh,
point, we were
wow.
like, bro, we're gonna have a good
Hey.
night here because my mom was on vacation. I'm like, bro, we're gonna have a good night, dad. Let's go. Oh my god, 1 hour and in that movie, my dad was about to sleep, and I was like, bro, nothing is happening in this movie. Like once they start with the hijack in the plane, that's where finally the movie gets interesting, and that's like literally by almost.
That takes place. Like, wait, was that chocolate? You get it.
Oh my God.
No,
Yeah.
my wife says hi.
Hello.
Give me the chocolate.
Hello. Yeah, I found even I found Mike's and Contras. Mike is on currently 121,
Jesus, man. Whoa.
and Luke is on 118.
That's crazy.
So,
Oh, I gotta watch Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey Part 2. I gotta watch that too.
dude,
Yeah, man. You gotta watch
I
that.
actually have it high on my list
Mhm.
because it's so fun.
I wonder why you got bought, huh, for that movie. Huh? You haven't tell. Okay, it's a secret.
Nah.
You haven't-
No, people can know. That I have the
Yeah, okay.
interview. If
Yeah,
that's-
man.
if
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
you
one
gotta have
thing.
an interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
When's
So,
that
yeah,
coming
that's-
out?
I wish it was before, but I'm coming home from vacation this
This
Friday, so probably sometimes next week,
Okay.
next week or the week after, hopefully.
Mhm.
And I still gotta edit mentally unavailable, so that's coming.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
There's a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, Toby,
Yes.
how did you? Oh, that's right. You found your file somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I'm
found
actually
out
on
that-
the computer here.
Yeah,
Wow.
I found out like even though I permanently deleted the file, there's like software online that can recover that stuff. I told you guys this earlier. So if that happens again, you can like use some software to pull it back out because it does. Even if it's permanently deleted, it's still on your computer until something takes up that space and replaces it.
Wow.
Is what I found out. So,
Wow. Okay.
but you need
I
software to get it, which costs money, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's nice.
Yeah, I actually found it on my computer that I'm using right now to stream. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my god.
fun enough.
It reminded me to back up, save here,
Yeah,
save
yeah,
in multiple places.
The amount of time my family like, you need to back up. You not did you back up? Hey, did you back up
Mhm.
that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah. Yeah, I remember like when I did my movie in like my short in 2017. So I remember I did a script. Luckily for me, I had a backup script, but I didn't tell that people, and I forgot about that. Like I just forgot. I emailed that myself and I deleted. So at one point my computer crashed. Like 2 weeks before we shoot, like it crashed. So I didn't have.
no.
So I didn't have my script. But I remember I sent it to a friend just so you can. But the thing is, it was only his part, so it wasn't like the full. Oh my god, what do I do now? And luckily, I remember that, and everybody was telling me like, bro, if you didn't have a backup, you would have been the worst writer ever. I'm like, yeah, I know. Thank God. So yeah. Ever since I'm like, yo, always have a backup just in
Yep.
case. Always like just in case. Yeah.
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 That's also why I write in a software, so that
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
gets saved.
Mhm.
So
But by the way, like, how long is mentally unavailable? Do you have an idea so far? Like, is it
I
like a
think
short like of 20 minutes, or is it longer than that?
it's shorter than 20 minutes. I
Oh, okay, okay.
probably like 14, 17, 15,
Yeah, yeah,
16, 7. I don't know.
yeah. Okay,
I
okay.
said 17 already, but yeah, around there, hopefully,
Yeah, okay,
if
okay.
I don't shorten it. But yeah,
That's great. And what about Kenny Spark? Is Kenny Spark aiming filmmaking?
No filmmaking for me. I'm already tired from watching films. I could not imagine trying to make a film. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna sit here and judge other people's work.
yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, me too. Like, I really wanted to get back on the writing, but it takes a lot of time. Yeah, it is true.
Mhm.
and I can't wait for you to judge mine.
No, for real, I can't wait for that. Like I said, like it's not even crap. Like, I really at least like the trailer was really well edited. So I'm like, bro, this is actually
Thank you.
really good. Like,
Agree.
I didn't do one for mine like in 2017 because I didn't know how. So I'm like, bro, this is especially the song you took. I'm like, bro, this is really good.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You really did
yeah.
there. So, like, that's nice.
I remember finding that song. I was like,
Shag.
yes.
Yeah. Was it like no copyright? Suppose. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, no
it is
copyright.
no
Yeah,
copyright. Yeah,
yeah.
I have epidemic sound. So
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
yes.
So guys, before like I think we're almost at the end of the stream. I wanted to ask you like
Yeah.
a question about Deadpool and Wolverine to close this up.
Mhm.
Where do you see Deadpool and Wolverine pop out? Like, where aside of Avengers, do you see them in another near project that's coming, or you just see them in Avengers, or where they could be if it's not an Avengers movie? Do you first of all do you see them individually? Like, for example, do you see Wolverine being in I don't know, another movie, and where could they fit?
I don't see Wolverine showing up again until Avengers. I see Deadpool showing up sooner than that.
Okay.
I've always wanted. No, I don't think this will happen, but I've always wanted Deadpool to take the Stan Lee role and just pop up in other people's movies. He doesn't even have to say anything. He can just like be in the background, walking across the street and just like waving, like in everybody's movie. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to have a significant role at all. It would just be funny for him to do that. It doesn't even have to be Ryan Reynolds. Just be somebody in a suit just doing that because we love the character of Deadpool.
Yeah.
But I could see him showing up in like Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
He
Very
kind of
cool.
fits that. He kind of fits that crew. But yeah, I don't know other than that.
Yeah, same with me. I don't think he will. I mean, that would be cool what you said, but I don't think he will pop
Yeah.
up until Avengers. Same with like Wolverine and Deadpool. I don't think they will pop
Mhm.
up. I mean, if they ever do an X-Men movie, maybe straight
Yeah.
X-Men movie, of course,
Yeah.
or like an
Mhm.
Avengers versus X-Men movie or
Yeah.
something like that. And I mean, if they do a World War Hulk movie, I see kind of. Hopefully, I see. Oh God, Wolverine in there. But other than
Mhm.
that, no. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's where yeah, for Wolverine I could really see him in the if we have a Hulk movie, like another Hulk solo movie.
Yeah.
As for Deadpool, yeah, I was thinking Thunderbolts could be great. Another project I would love, and especially because it's R-rated as well, it's Blade. Like, I know it's kind of weird to see Blade and Deadpool, but I mean, the only two R-rated properties that Marvel has. Sorry, I'm like, yeah, it could have been fun. I don't know, for a cameo or something. So, but yeah, I do agree with you. It would have been cool that if Deadpool takes this Stan Lee vibe and just like pop outs on and everywhere, just a little, just to say hi. At least it would have been
Yeah.
really cool. The other project Deadpool could be for me, it's also the Spider-Man 4. It may be just like a little gag or something. Maybe
can see that.
I can see it. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I believe
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman's too expensive to have him in random
Oh.
movies. So yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of expensive, did you guys hear about Robert Downey Jr.?
Yes.
He's
Yeah,
getting paid $80 million.
What?
No,
those two Avengers movies.
significantly
The two
more.
Avengers movie. Okay, I thought it was for one only.
No, for both of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's still a lot.
Actually, no. They said like significant. How the fuck do you say that word?
Yeah.
Significant.
More. You know. So it's
Yeah.
much more than 80 million. I think 80
wow.
million was just for the Russo brothers to come back.
That's crazy.
So,
By the way, yeah. So I don't know if you guys want to talk about this, but how do you feel about RDJ coming back? I know people have been divided. Some they love it, some they hate it, or some they're just confused about it. I don't know if you guys have time, but if
Yeah,
you have a little time, we can.
It's
talk
not
about
my preference. I would have rather them had casted just not any other actor, but another actor to like just take on that role. I didn't. You're muted.
Oppenheimer, I said. The real Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I would have loved for.
Oh yes, true. Yeah,
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah,
Cillian
Cillian
Murphy,
Murphy. Yeah,
yeah,
people wanted
Cillian
him
Murphy,
so
yeah.
badly. Yeah, true.
I would have loved for him to be doing like that would have been such a great and see the character Robert Downey Jr.'s character from Oppenheimer finally got his revenge by taking Cillian Murphy's role as Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
But no,
Are they
like
connected?
it could be. But yeah, so but at the same time, I'm still interested in seeing what they're doing because I don't believe that they made this casting without having a story to tell and a plan for it.
Yeah.
I don't think they're like, hey, let's just cast him as Doctor Doom and then we'll come up with a story. I think they came up with a story and like this makes sense for you to bring you back for because I don't think like people are under this assumption that Robert Downey Jr. needs the MCU. That is incorrect. He literally just won an Oscar. What are you guys talking about? So yeah, I like yeah. So I'm it's not my preference, but I'm willing to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he just.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Toby.
I was just going to say he was legit just leave one Oscar. Yo, what's up, bitch? I'm back.
Right.
Like it's so insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think of course at first like I was so happy. I'm like, bro, it's RDJ, he's back and everything. But then like especially knowing that the Russo brothers are coming, that's where I'm like, yeah, for sure they have something planned because I don't think the Russo brothers would come back. And also and knowing that RDJ is here once again and stuff like that. But I will agree that yeah, like we all know why RDJ is so impactful because he was really the face of MCU. And I know recently we I mean Deadpool even told us that MCU kind of took an L at one point. So that's where you have to win people back, and that's why you get for example now we're talking about Fantastic Four. Why? Because it's a property that people really wanted to hear about a lot of time. Daredevil, another Netflix property that we all love and we want to see once again. So it's projects that it's not. I'm not gonna say safe bet, but like it's that for sure. Like an old school MCU lover like will come back because he's like, oh yeah, our DJ's back. That the Daredevil is back. We have Deadpool now. We have Hugh Jackman. So you see, like, so that's the only thing where I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure like there's a lot of actors that could have played Doctor Doom. So that's the only thing I'm like, yeah, like I kind of wish like we leave as much as I love them a lot. I wish like we could leave Scarlett Johansson, Chris Evans, and RDJ. Like they made their impact. But like I said, it was nice. Chris Evans, for example, it was brilliant cameo. I never expected him to come back, and that was great. It didn't hurt his legacy at all. It was so great, So I'm pretty sure like they have something planned for RDJ. And yeah, I'm willing to see what they're going to do, and I can't wait for that. But I will admit that yeah, if you had a Cillian Murphy, for example, probably you would have more budget for other things because damn, that's gonna cost a lot of money.
That's a lot.
That's
RDJ by himself
cost a lot of money already because they made like 4 of the best Marvel movies like of the MCU already. They cost a lot. They made the well at that time it was the highest grossing movie of ever. So they're not cheap, man. And now you have RDJ. I'm like, bro, that, and they confirm also the Fantastic Four will be in the 2 movies as well. So Doctor Strange probably too. So I'm like, bro, this is gonna cost.
You gotta pay Benedict Cumberbatch. You gotta pay Pedro Pascal. You gotta pay Vanessa Kirby. these aren't small
Yeah.
contracts. This
Yeah,
movie, I'm just going to be so curious to see what the budget is for these movies. It's got to be in the 300s. It's got to be.
Imagine
Oh,
a $1 billion movie though. This
That's
is going to be a
crazy.
1 billion
that's
movie.
if they do that. Well, I will be just worried because what if you flop, man? If you flop, bro,
Right.
it's bankruptcy, man. Literally,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, we're
Yeah,
not doing
Then-
movies for like 10 years, man. At this
Yeah.
point,
And
yeah.
then if you want to add a Hugh Jackman and a Deadpool and a Ryan Reynolds, that like all these people cost a lot of damn money. You know, so
I
don't
think
know, man.
probably that's why I believe the major actors that we want to see, like Toby Maguire, even Andrew Garfield,
Mhm.
Deadpool. I believe they're gonna be in Secret Wars. I don't think everybody's gonna be in Doomsday because it's just gonna cost too
Right.
much money, man. Like, I think Doomsday will be really the Avengers, and then Secret Wars will be like, oh yeah, epic thing you want. Like, bring
Yeah.
bring Wesley Snipes if you want, bring a Ghost Rider if you want. Like, I don't know, but yeah, because if not, like, it's such a gamble to do this. Just one actor is already costing you like so much money. Imagine
Yeah.
the rest of the actors. So yeah, I'm like, wow. So yeah, that's what
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Doomsday is way smaller than Secret Wars. Get Toby. Yeah, I would love Toby Maguire in Secret Wars. Hey, by the
I
way,
would love
we kind of miss Dark Movie said like, can I join the stream? Sorry, I didn't
Oh,
see that before. I'm so sorry, man.
yeah. Sorry.
Um, well, hey, if you want to be like in the Tea Party podcast, just contact me, man, or contact Toby. We would love to have you on the channel. We will discuss for another topic. So sorry if we've seen the message right now, man. Anyway, we were about to close it up anyway. So, and also I talked with Johnny quickly. Like, she texted me, and yeah, she has some things to be fixed. So it's okay, Johnny. No worries. Thank you so much still wanting to join us, and there will be other Tea Party podcasts for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah. So with that, like, we've been like 2 hours. I know Kenny has to go to this.
I
just
gotta
a
go sleep.
little bit, but I need to like have some stuff to do.
Yeah, I need to go to bed.
Mhm.
What a win.
Yeah, you need to go to
Yeah.
bed. I need to start packing for my little trip. So
Yeah.
this is off topic. But what
wait.
about the Kang love interest? Who's the love interest of Kang? What?
Ravonna Loveburn, something like that.
Huh.
Who was it? No, I don't remember that.
I think he was maybe talking about like that could be the big bad. I have no idea, but yeah, maybe
Oh yeah, Death. Yeah.
he wanted that.
Oh,
maybe.
the King Love Interest. Yeah, okay.
But wait,
Maybe.
wasn't Death for Thanos?
No, that was Ravonna Loveburn. I forget what her name is. She was for Kang. But I think
Oh, okay.
all besides B-15 and Mobius and probably Loki himself, I think everybody who was like super closely associated with Kang is probably out of here.
She was in what?
Really?
Was she?
Yeah.
Yo, I don't
No.
remember that.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember that.
Why? What? Do you, what?
Hey,
Now-
told
now
us-
you have
like,
to-
hey, I didn't know that, man.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Or I didn't pay attention. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I need to. I need to look out for that in my next
Yeah,
viewing.
me too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. All right.
So-
yeah, I think.
so-
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was about to. Anyway, we're tired, guys. But it's been like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played football today. It was like 34 degrees. Like, I'm actually a bit dead. I drink like 6 bottles of water, I think, and I feel dried a little bit. So yeah. But man, everyone, thank you so much for joining. Didn't she get pruned? I don't even know who the. Didn't she get pruned? Wait, Kang love interest. I don't know, man. I'll have to look that up, YK. So yeah, I wanted to say thank you everyone who has shown to the stream. Thank you so much, and thank you for everyone that is going to watch this after the stream. Honestly, for me and Toby, it's really a privilege to do this podcast every time, and we will get more episodes. Don't worry. Like I said, we were trying to figure out some schedules. And also, by the way, thank you so much for Toby. He's on vacation and he's still taking time of his vacations to be with us. So thank you so much for that, and thank you so much for doing that for us, man. That's really appreciated, Toby. Also working on his movie, so I know he has a lot of stuff in his plate and he's still coming, so that's really awesome. And yeah, so like I said, guys, like we will come with other topics. We will try to discuss some stuff. I think there's gonna be a Tea Party podcast where we're we're going to focus on reviews because there's a lot of movie reviews that me and Toby we couldn't cover. So I'm like, why not just do it in the live stream and talk with you guys about it? And yeah, and I would love to thank Ykreviews for being here, although he's not here right now, but he was here before. And thank you so much for being here, and also to the one and only Kenny Sparks. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you so much for wanting to chat
Happy to
with
be
us
here.
this movie, man. And yeah, the
Yeah.
Deadpool Corp wouldn't been the same without Kenny, without YK, and also without Joanny that couldn't make it, but that's fine, you know.
And also
And
everyone who showed up on the stream in the comments.
Yep.
And Sully getting it, Dark Groups
Sully,
reviews. Spoiler Kings was in here.
yeah, Spoiler King,
Sim, the
DJ,
awesome
DJ, yeah,
awesome singing DJ. You know,
it wasn't Sim something
Yes.
some yeah some.
Sim, yes.
I always have hard
My-
time to pronounce that name.
My fellow Norwegian, right there.
Yes, let's go.
So yes.
So yes, guys. So with that, we end the Tea Party podcast for tonight. But thank you so much again, everyone. I wish you a great day. Thank you so much, Kenny Sparks, for being here. Before we go, Kenny, would you like to say what's up on your channel this week, or what's the next projects you would like to talk with people? All right.
So my next project will be a review for Trap. Really looking forward to seeing how that movie turns out. I'm also going to be doing a Unseen Movie Marathon review of the movie Logan's Run from 1976. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And other than that, man, I also have my live stream tomorrow night at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. What about you, Toby? Is there some stuff that's coming for your channel individually, or?
Well, mostly just the Metal Gear Unavailable thing, the interview with Owl from what's it called, fucking Winnie the Pooh and Honey 2, and then other words, I was going to do a review for Deadpool Wolverine, but I was like, I can't do this because I'm of course on vacation and stuff like that. So I'm just doing it here. But other than that, no, nothing really.
That's cool. So as for me, same as Toby, I wanted to do a review about Deadpool and Wolverine, a non-spoiler, but since I had twisters to put, and also like I just had some, I didn't really have too much time, like, and I found it too hard to not spoil it, so I'm just like, whatever, I'm just gonna do it here. I thought it was even better to do it like with the guys here, so it was really fun. As for me, well, I'm going to take a little vacation. I'm going on Friday to Vermont.
Nice.
So I'm going to stay there for 3. I think I'm coming back on Sunday probably. So I'm going to be a little bit out this weekend, but I'm going to, before that, I'm going to put the pool for June. It's the last round. So last time that I checked, I think Exuma and the Bike Riders have passed, and we still got left Inside Out 2, Bad Boys Ride or Die. Under Paris, people really love that movie. Like, it's really Bike Riders defeated that movie just by 1%, by the way. So people really love that movie. And the other one, I think it was I don't remember what was the other. I'm gonna watch the pool right now, but I don't remember what's the other one. But anyway, there's gonna be the last round, and then I'm probably when I come back, I'm going to start the July pool. So let's see if Deadpool or Twisters will win that month. But really excited for that. And last for next week, I don't know the Tea Party podcast for sure. Maybe me and Toby, if we have some time, we will talk about some reviews that we couldn't. And I have a project for an anime, and that's a video that's gonna take me a bit longer. I can't promise you it's gonna come next week, but I would love to. And that's so I want to basically review. So we all know that the first openings are always so iconic. We talk about Dragon Ball Z, we already know what's the first opening. We talk about Naruto, and etc. etc. So I decided myself, because I like to rank openings, I like to torture myself like that. I'm going to rank and also relive a bit of nostalgia. I was hoping to rank every first opening and maybe also every ending, but we'll see about that. But every first opening of every anime I watched so far. And when I mean every anime, it's either I finished it or I'm like I watched more than the half of that anime. So for example, Dragon Ball Super, I don't count it because although I watched the Tournament of Power, I never watched the first nor the second season. So there's no point. I have no connection to that opening. The same thing as Dragon Ball. I watched Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, but I never watched Dragon Ball when he was little. So there's no point of me of putting an opening that doesn't mean anything to me. So yeah, I think I have like 23, 24 animes
Yes.
that I watch. So it will be interesting for me as well. So yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see that. Hopefully it's next week. If not, it's gonna be the week after. But for sure it's gonna be on August. So yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah.
I'm
Nice.
looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's a bit big, but yeah, I'm trying my best. Also, my computer
And-
is not really is being mean with me lately. So but I still love her. So yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep going. So
Just
guys,
take it
with
slow.
that said, that's the end of the Tea Party podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you the next time. Take care, everyone. Peace,
And
everyone.
peace.
Peace.